They know you finna
No.
They stay?
Not all of them.
No, they leave.
Not all of them, but most of them do, yes. But not all of them. And most of them are not owned by Asians. The ones that they fuck are owned by white people. The ones you can fuck in are owned by white people. Asians would never do no shit like that. Shit, they barely even want you in. They barely even want to touch you.
You know how many motherfuckers that got raided and shut down in Chicago on Archer Avenue? It was the whole thing.
Y'all is hood.
You knew the address?
Man, them motherfucking truck drivers and motherfucking CTA
Y'all got
was
some
tearing the
crazy
lining
Asians.
out them.
Y'all got the nasty house.
Man, they was tearing the lining out them Asian women, boy. Y'all talking about?
Jesus.
I know. I can't wait to go to Chicago to see my nephew. I'm so happy he's moving there.
How did we wait a minute? What a pivot.
Man, motherfucker, you going that motherfucker? She be like, okay, you want massage?
And y'all were just giving it out.
No,
I ain't never fucked no.
I don't care what nobody says. But some Asians, they can make some fried chicken. I'd be fucking their fried chicken up. Like,
I don't like that.
The Asians can make some good fried chicken.
You know
they can actually cook it better than black people.
No, don't ever say that, Heavy.
Yes, the fuck they can.
I don't like that.
I'm sorry, I gotta take that one. Hold on, Heavy. You know where the Asians learn the fried chicken
from us?
Yeah. So what you talking about?
From us, but there's a seasoning they sell at the Asian store. I think it's like a garlic cornstarch.
That shit.
No, they use like a special. You know how they make it extra crispy.
Yeah.
They use some type of cornstarch.
Cornstarch and water. Yes.
It's just cornstarch and water.
No flour, rather. They put it in the thing.
But how do they make it crispy like that? So that's how I'm. I don't know how they do that type of shit.
I'm saying they just mix the cornstarch. It's like a thickening agent. And when you add,
but don't they have it in the Asian store too?
Oh, that's what they do.
Don't they have it in the Asian store?
Yeah, I mean, they can have it anywhere. I'm sure it's maybe got like a seasoning.
No, when I want Chinese food, I go to H Marts. I don't want no American fucking nothing from a girl. I want to go to the Chinese where they can speak English. That's what type of store I like to go to and buy my Chinese products.
Man, it'd be reeking too much.
I don't care. That shit makes stink, but that means they got some good ass shit.
Squid? You be eating the raw squid?
No, I be buying their seafood from there. I like to buy their live crabs. But I'd always tell my dad to make it because I ain't touching no live crab.
We got a farmer's market down here. Brother.
The reason why I don't like live crab because when I was a kid in California, my mom was taking pictures and my dad videoed me of getting chased by crabs in the beach, and they thought that shit was funny. And I've been terrified from crabs ever since. Been terrified from crabs ever since. My mom and dad was fucking evil. I'm telling you, they was taking pictures and. Oh shit!
Bless your heart.
Shit, you're local to me like close. Oh, honey, I don't live in Seattle. No, I live in California. I'm from Seattle though.
You need to.
I'm in Seattle though.
You need to.
California or Southern California?
I'm in Southern.
Heavy. We can go get Korean barbecue and drink some soju.
I don't like Korean barbecue. That place is disgusting too.
You're gonna drink soju and you're gonna love it.
I would never eat at a Korean barbecue place ever again. Nasty ass place. What up, Devin? I didn't know Devin was in here.
What's happening?
What's going on?
I want Khan to bring them people back from yesterday so Hev can have his way with them.
Ooh.
Oh, heavy like DJ T's live. I'm tired. My voice is gone. You know how to cuss out them little white nasty motherfuckers. You know I don't like them white people.
Oh Lord.
These black Trump supporters, I can deal with them because they black. They know what they're doing is wrong. But these white people, they can get all the smoke.
But does that make it worse, Heavy? Because they black and they know it's wrong?
No, they black and they know they did that. That's what they know. They know who not to tell that shit to. They know who they say who they voted for Trump. They know who to tell that to. They know exactly who to go to. They know who to not tell it to. They know. They know. They know not to go to their mama, their daddies, especially their grandparents. You better not go say you voted for Trump. You better not. Especially your grandparents are still alive. Those are the ones that will cuss them the fuck out.
Oh, that's hilarious. Never thought about that.
They know what they're doing. They know.
But it was
my cousin voted for Trump, and he cuts hair. He still cuts my hair. But I always talk shit to him because he knows what he did was wrong.
You
But he
think that's
regrets
why
his
they be
vote.
crashing out on us because they just be so repressed in their lives day to day?
No, Alexis, I cussed him out. How I cuss these people, I cussed them out just out here. One thing, I'm just on the internet. I act just like this outside of the internet. Just like this. My apartment building. They be like, oh, we can hear you. I know y'all can hear me. And you guys need to be hearing me because a lot of you guys are fucking Mexicans.
Hey, them people trying to sleep.
Fuck their sleep. The fuck? They be on the other side fucking. No.
Well, I mean, you over here debating.
Too. They said that we heard what you were saying. Keep going. There was some white people too. I'm like, oh shit. Like, we heard you. How do you keep doing it? It's like
when I'm on the phone with you guys.
I was like, oh, wow.
If you guys hear my background, I'm usually outside and walking like I'm going somewhere. I don't give a fuck. That's why people in my city, people know me because I do a lot of shit for the communities. I did a lot of shit. My mom used to run a daycare and stuff. And we have this little neighborhood. So it's like, we are I'm known for throwing parties. I'm known for being active. I'm known for doing a lot of shit. So I'm like a promoter basically. Basically. Like I'm just a socializing person. I'm just sociable. I'm likable, basically. What's funny? I am likable.
Is that your alter ego?
What's funny? I am likable.
It's not funny because you are likable. I love you.
I know, I love you too. But I'm likable.
But you come on here and you literally
because these Trump supporters got me fucked up. Let me tell you how they got me fucked up.
I like you so much. I can't wait till them
struggling.
Trumpers get here.
Oh,
I can't wait. Because them motherfuckers last night was out of control, man.
Who was up here?
Oh, they were just the most. They're just
voted for Trump.
These people are terrible.
I fell asleep because I don't remember.
No, remember I was up here. Remember because I left. I said, y'all just tripping. And then Mother was trying to mediate. And it's like, Mother, you wildin', baby. Like real shit. Like, I'm like, she like, well, we gotta try to find common ground. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna find common ground with these people? These people don't even believe you supposed to get reparations. Like,
right. And hey, Devin, you know what's so crazy? Before you came on the panel, I said, those two Latinos that went to jail for unaliving Alex. They didn't arrest a white man. If you notice that, so these black agents and stuff. They're out here, they're doing their dirty work for them. They're getting used as pawns. If nobody doesn't notice that, if nobody's not catching up seeing that shit, that's what Trump is doing. I know a narcissist when I know one. And he's
just don't understand why these people, what they get out of burying their head in the sand and acting like racism ain't a real fucking thing. Like, they're like, well, I don't know why you keep focusing on that. It's like, do you understand that you're in the position you're in right now because of racism? Because you're dumbass. The only way that you can vote for a Republican in this moment is because you believe that the Democrats stopped you from getting ahead. You know what I'm saying?
The question of the night, guys.
Oh yeah, it is.
No, not necessarily. Hell no.
Yeah, it is.
Devin, I gotta ask you the question of the night. I gotta ask you the question of the night.
No.
Okay.
Republicans are done. Did you not see what happened in Texas? If Texas flipped their Senate, they're in deep shit.
Yeah.
They are in deep shit.
Y'all done. Y'all
They're
done.
That was a deep red county that they voted.
Y'all want them done buns.
County. And like I said, those floods that happened, those kids were unalive. They didn't forget that. They just had a storm not too long ago. People are out without power in Texas still. People are unalive in Texas right now.
Because they want to thumb their nose at the Dems.
Mm-hmm. The Dems they're taking over. They know they're about to lose
Texas. They want to piss off the Dems. All them kids that passed away down there.
All y'all that voted for this shit, this is
all them white babies. And some of them was rich, Hef.
I know, man. I know.
That was terrible.
Wait a minute. Didn't the government shut down though when they were supposed to be getting their FEMA checks and all that stuff?
Yep.
Where's the Doge checks? I mean, where's the reparations?
No
Doge
checks, nothing. I don't know why black people would support this. Like, okay, I can see if you could say that the Democratic Party was more racist than the Republican Party, right? But you had a black, even if you don't think that she's black, she's brown. She's closer to you than him. What would make you think that she didn't historically go through the same shit that we went through coming up? Well, like, why would you think that she didn't face that? Why would you think that he would relate to you more than her. Like that shit is crazy. Like it just makes no fucking sense, bro. Like it makes no sense in my head. I can't process that shit.
What if you don't like said black woman? Then Donald Trump would be a perfect representation.
No, that's cool. Then stand 10 toes down on that and say I don't like black women.
But see,
cool.
You know,
okay.
They do that though, because they still want a black woman.
Oh well, then you gonna have a hard time having a conversation with me because we're gonna pull that logical consistency out. But it makes no fucking sense.
Exactly.
When you hear these black guys talk, sometimes they don't be making sense. They don't.
No, that should be.
They don't be making sense at all. Like what? Our grandparents has fought for our civil rights. They fought 50 years ago for them to take it away like that. That's crazy work. That's crazy. There's people's parents still alive that lived through this shit. They don't want to see us go through it. Now the grandkids have to go through this shit. Like, come on now. Like, this shit's not cool. Talking about we have to suffer for us to fucking get together. No, the fuck we don't. No. They're trying to destroy the black communities. They're trying to destroy the black people. They're trying to destroy the black businesses. That's what they're trying to do. You guys know what? What's it called? What's it called? My bad. What's it called when they remodeled the cities? No. They remodeled the cities. Fuck, I'm having a brain fart right now.
Reconstruction?
No.
Gentrifying?
Yeah, gentrifying. Yes, thank you. Gentrifying. So when they gentrify stuff, what it means, if you guys see tower buildings going up, that's what that means. They're going to get every black business out of there and put apartment buildings where nobody's going to be able to afford. Talking about it's affordable living, and it's really not. It's apartments that's over $2,000, $3,000. You have to pay 4 times the rent. That's what gentrification is. That's what exactly what the fuck it is.
What if they don't got nobody to rent those apartments? They're gonna have to come down.
Well, that's the thing. They're gonna have no choice. But you know, Donald Trump said we don't work hard enough for the housing market to go down. So he said we don't work enough. We don't work enough hours.
Them corporations are different. Like they're publicly traded companies. Yo, they're publicly traded companies. Like people don't understand.
This shit's crazy.
Like it's a difference between working for yourself, right, and being like a Fortune 50, Fortune 500 company. Like every business person is not made equal. Like there's barriers to entry into every market that we can't get into that they're in. All you gotta do is look at fucking Uber. Look at what Uber did to taxis.
Right. And
look at what Walmart did to local convenience stores. Look at all you gotta do is look, bro. Like this, it's not the same game. This is oligarchy capitalism. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers, it's like, bro, I got a master's in business. I own companies. Like, I win. But I'm telling you, you cannot compete with those motherfuckers because the rules to the game are different. Look at how much money Elon Musk is making. They're paying Elon Musk to fucking practice.
Shoot.
They're paying him money to fucking practice. Billions. You can't compete with somebody like that. And you think that he's just a genius? No, he's connected. He's linked in.
Is it the money and the accessibility, or is it literally just the money now? Because
it's the money. They're freely. They're still in everything.
It's the hope of the money for them. Like they the type niggas that when they get ready to go out, they're more excited about getting ready to go out than they are when they get the fuck out. Because they're not going to get the fuck out. I'm telling you right now. They're going to be sitting outside the club, nigga. Like, you're not getting into that club. You're not. If you're working, a rich man told me one time, he said, Devin, if you're working, you ain't got no money. So if you getting your black ass in a truck, you might got 4 of them. You ain't got no money. The same way I have consulting firms, I ain't got no motherfucking money. I'm winning comparatively, but the reality is we're not getting to where they at. Like you're not getting to where they're at, trying to vote for them and thinking they're going to open up the door and give you something. No, they're not.
No, they're about to close down everything. Because all these barber shops, a lot of barbers, they're losing business right now because guess what? They have to raise their prices. What does that mean? People are not going to go to that barber now. They're going to find another barber. See, that's what.
Happy honey, nobody need no haircuts when they broke in the first damn place.
Well, hold on, Hev. I ain't playing them games. I just paid $130 for
me. Yeah, you just cut your own hair.
Damn.
I ain't playing them games. And I'm bald, but from the top.
Damn. That means you paid $70 for it.
I'd have cut it for $35. I did not.
Well, my family does hair. My family cuts hair, so I don't never have to pay full price.
So damn much. You think I'm gonna pay $100 for a haircut? Crazy.
But it was 2 weeks.
So yeah, $100. That's wild. That's wild. I cussed my cousin out. I don't
Hell,
cuss
I ain't
because he's
paying
over 20. My barber was talking about they was $40 one day. I looked at him and said, "Fuck you." Gave him a 20.
Oh, I was about to be.
And then he
I
fucked
was
my
about
hair
to
up.
be
And he fucked my hair up the next time. That's
a real troll. 'Cause I was about to call y'all out.
Ooh.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron, I came up here to ask you, bro. Hey, what you think about what's going on with Crockett and Tellerico down there in Texas, bro?
Man, I wanted to win, but like it seemed like dude would almost be the better fit. I hate to say it.
Oh,
I
so-
know.
oh,
I
so
feel like
they-
I want Johnson to win too. I really do, but I feel like he's going to
No,
win
I'm just
too.
saying like he would have a better chance with voters across the board compared to her. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but
Well,
you got
why-
to
why
think
is
Almost a little bit more palatable just because of her, like how she's portrayed in the news. You know what I'm saying?
as ghetto and loud. Yeah.
But I mean, I think-
Okay, but she
I
went and
think
got
she's
that boy out of that
phenomenal, man. I
goddamn
love her.
Seacott.
Like,
Sure
no, I,
did.
mean, I want to marry her. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what they need. They need people like her in the office. That's the problem. They need some people like her.
Yeah, so I gotta ask you though, Ron. So if that's the case, then when you said palatable, that's interesting terminology. So I gotta ask you, what are you looking at when it comes to politics? Are you looking at
I mean, she's palatable to me. I'm
uniform-
talking about other people's perception of it.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
I don't mind this
people
spiciness.
say, hell, it's your vote. Other people's perception don't
Yeah,
damn
I
matter.
would- no, that's what I'm saying. I would vote for her, but we're talking about like are the masses, but the masses vote for her compared to him.
So
You know,
in other
that's how you framed it.
you still looking at uniformity and decorum and shit like that.
I think in this one you got to because it's so razor
Oh
thin now.
man.
It's so
Nah,
razor
So
thin.
you see,
Let me
So
say
you
this,
saying-
the real. Let me say this, because when I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. When Kamala Harris when they made that announcement, Joe Biden made that announcement for Kamala Harris to run for president, right? I had mixed feelings. Like I don't know if I want to vote for her. I don't know. I was just like I don't know. So as I did, because when I voted for Biden, I really didn't look at Kamala Harris' background. Like I just, C-19 was around. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't want nobody else passing away because I had a couple people pass away from C-19. So, I did my background on her. I see what she did in California. She was definitely a great candidate. See, a lot of people don't do their research on these politicians. They go based off what they see on TikTok, what they see on the news. They don't go research it. They don't go Google. They don't, you know how we did research back in elementary school? That's what they don't do.
We decimal system.
That's what they don't do.
Even if she wasn't a good candidate, would you still would have voted for her knowing?
If she wasn't, no, I wouldn't have. No, I wouldn't. No.
So who would you have voted for then?
Not Trump, not her. I would have. Honestly, I would have not voted.
See, and that logic is what's gonna knock Crockett out the box.
Right, but
right, wrong, or indifferent.
But I'm
Gotta
telling you,
agree with
the
the
reason why I
real.
voted for Kamala Harris is because I'm that person that was on food stamps, on government assistance, on this other stuff that people are on right now. I was that type of child. I was that teenager. I was that adult at one point in time. So I voted for the people. I voted for the elderly. I voted for, my nieces and nephews. I wasn't thinking about myself. See, a lot of people are voting selfish ways. But if it came down to it, Kamala Harris was the only choice at the time. I mean, I get
what you're saying, but what I'm trying to say is this.
Mm-hmm.
The 2024 election wasn't just an election where you could say, the old mantra, what they say, Ron, lesser of two evils. That shit wasn't a factor in 2024. We saw what the evil was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it was a damn rock. I would have voted for it. Put a blue pen on it. I'm voting.
Yep.
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when we look at what's going on with Tellerico and Crockett, we saw the young lady come out and say, hey, look, Tellerico told me I thought I was running against a mediocre black man. That's what he said. Talk about Colin Allred. Colin Allred dropped out the race, let Crockett come in.
Who did Allen endorse?
Allred endorsed Crockett.
Oh, okay.
Crockett gonna win.
Well, again, I'll put it to you like this. It's been such a sour taste put in black folks' mouth in Texas. I don't know what's gonna happen. I know one thing: Tellerico ain't got the black vote. Not no more. That shit is a wrap.
Y'all in Texas,
she 1 point ahead right now.
He's in Texas too. Y'all just
Well,
had that.
the poll I saw, Tellerico was up. That's the one I saw. But again,
Because it's 38-37.
Well,
and then everybody else undecided.
Yeah, it may have changed since last time I saw it, but what I'm saying is this. That same type of logic that was said is what got us Trump in the first place. You got a lot of these crazy ass, progressive, lefty, loony, progressive Democrats that's going against her. Talking about, oh, she take AIPAC. Now, don't nobody give a damn about that shit. We talking about a consequential race in Texas that may be unprecedented. Where
But
a black woman get a Senate seat. Go ahead.
Ask them in the future to show you where she's getting money from. Because I did that.
I'm telling you, it don't matter if she do or she do or she don't.
But I'm saying I went through it for 2 hours on a panel one time, and they had to go to, well, there's other PACs that I know she's getting money to. I've never seen where she's getting money. I don't know if she is or not, but they've never been able to show it to me.
But what consequence is that of the constituency in Texas is what I'm talking about. See, and like I said, this ain't the downplay Palestine and no shit like that. I'm not doing that. But what I'm saying is, in here and now, them people down there in Texas got something monumental to vote for. Yeah. That deal with them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying damn Palestine, but I'm saying, hey, look, let's look into this midterm that's going to be consequential for everybody's life.
Right, but you guys in Texas are different because my family's from DFW, right?
Well, I don't live in Texas. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I know it's all good, bro. But my family's from Texas, and all I can say is that I talked to my cousin's friends, and they said they're all males too. They said that they would vote for Trump, but the reason why they vote for Trump is because they're so used to living like they're so used to living in segregation. They're so used to living like that in Texas, and that's why a lot of them vote that way because they're so used to it. They're not used to the change.
They just said, fuck it. They like
that. Well, I mean, people in the South, people in idioms and
going out, or is it me?
Dealing with black and white. But I mean, it's probably me because I'm riding through the fort. You can't hear me?
You went out for a hot second. We hear you now.
All right, what I'm saying is, we live through certain parts of the country where it's normality. Ron, no, he live in Atlanta. He know how this shit go when it comes to the relationship between black and white. He know. So what I'm saying is, can we look past that and view what's going to be consequential for everybody that's within that state? You can, like I said, you got certain people that say, I saw an interview with James Carville, he was talking about it. James Carville said we need. Oh shit! I'm gonna come right back.
All right.
But he's right because the South from the West Coast is different. When Kendrick Lamar said the immigrants built this country, he's from LA. There's a lot of immigrants that we are cool with in the West Coast. We're cool with immigrants. We're cool with the Mexicans. Down South, they don't get along. So it's different. It's like a different. I believe it's just different.
The Mexicans.
Yeah, we get along with the Mexicans. Aren't you from the West Coast?
I'm from Alabama.
Oh, see, yeah, you from the South. See, it's different. The West Coast is way different
We
from
with the Mexicans
South.
here. We
With
got
the
many.
Mexicans. Right. No, what I'm saying is,
On the East Coast is different too.
What I'm saying is, the West Coast is known. The West Coast is known for immigrants, Mexicans. They're known for running businesses. They're known
it's Mexico, basically.
Basically, yeah. Texas, I've been seeing that too. In Texas, I went to a barbecue restaurant. I said, Mexico. I was like, oh, this was about to be nasty. I took a bite. I said, oh, goddamn, I'd be damned. They could better than the black people.
They identify as white down that motherfucker.
What the hell?
They identify as white down. They identify as white down south.
I didn't know that. My cousin told me that too. I never knew that.
Yeah.
The West Coast blacks and Latinos got along as well as you saying, Heavy. I thought you know.
Yeah.
Like we get along on the West Coast, but it's just like I hear people from down south saying they don't like Mexicans, they're racist, but we experienced that, but we don't experience from a lot of Mexicans though. We got Mexicans that are nice, they want to work with us, they want to, be around us. That's but I feel like it's just a West Coast thing because we came together, there's times where we, it's just how we Yeah, I can't explain it, but like Kendrick Lamar said, the immigrants built this, and he was definitely right because he's from LA. So California, like Alexa said, California was Mexico at one point in time. So, Yeah, in California, Angeline. Yes, in California. No, in California, the whole West Coast, Oregon, California, Washington, Arizona. We all get along with Mexicans.
Honey, they can't explain it either because they get along with them too when they go over there Wednesdays and be drinking all their alcohol up. So at the end of the day, none of that
Not
was
the
real
alcohol.
in the first place.
Now,
They don't be
coaches, what
seeing
are we
folks like
allowing these
that.
lies to be told? The Latinos was blowing up the black single moms in California. They had to recently just get them. The feds had to go.
She gonna get you.
Oh, we
down.
talking about in the
She gonna get
South,
your
baby,
live bottom.
not
No,
Cali. We
in
talking about in
LA,
the South.
ma'am,
That's not the South.
Be careful.
In Los Angeles, California, that happened. You can read the case. Okay, it was on Mother's Day. Yes.
I'm
Now
just
they might be
saying-
Well,
confused
pull
to
it
you.
up. Hold on.
I'm
pull
just
it up,
saying,
Angela.
if we was not really concerned because we were talking about the South.
Angeline,
and
do you
not
live on the
California.
West Coast?
I'm giving you the case that you
No.
guys
Do
clearly
you
don't
live
know
on the
about.
West Coast? You
Absolutely
haven't
I don't
not.
think I
Never.
have.
No. Because I live on the West Coast,
Absolutely
sweetheart. I'm
not.
on West Coast land
Do you
right
know
now.
about the case
I was born
I'm
and raised
talking
on the
about?
West Coast, sweetheart.
Sir, do you know?
I got
about
family
the
members that are
case
Mexican,
I'm
ma'am.
talking about. Do you know
So
about the
I don't
case?
care. I
Yes,
don't
we
care what you're talking
do.
about.
Yes, we do.
I don't
And
care
it
what-
wasn't like you said. Pull it up and read it to us.
You
Because
guys
it
know
wa-
exactly what I'm. It was on
No,
Mother's
no,
Day.
no.
They
Pull it
finally-
up. Pull it up.
Stop
Yeah,
being
pull
in
it up.
denial.
Pull it up.
Stop. Shh. What's wrong with you guys? The facts. What's the
Right,
matter?
pull it
You guys
up.
okay?
Pull up the
saying we're
Are you
facts.
okay?
Go ahead,
Are
Devin.
you
Go
guys
ahead
okay?
and read it up, please.
Are you guys okay?
I'm trying to be nice,
Slow
Devin. I'm
down.
trying to be
We
nice.
need
Can you
another
pull it up,
background.
please, Miss
Conscious.
Angela?
I'm talking conscious. Are you aware of the case I'm talking about?
Yeah, we'd like to
Absolutely.
see it.
I'm not.
You're not? Okay. That's fine. I gotta go get my computer and do y'all's homework. Yeah,
Thank
it was on
you.
Mother's Day.
Appreciate
The
it.
FBI
I mean, I
finally
could
had-
Pull it up, please, Miss.
But you
No,
guys
listen,
just made
You're
a
going based off of one fucking
But
person.
you made a blanket sweep. No, it wasn't one person.
A blanket
sir.
sweep of one fucking because we do
blanket
get along with
sweep of
immigrants. We do
how
get along with Mexicans.
kumbaya and
Sweetheart, I am
sweet
from the
shit
West
is
Coast, sweetheart.
in LA.
I live through the West
I don't
Coast,
give a fuck
sweetheart.
where you're
I
from. I'm
live
speaking
through the
about a
gang life,
particular
sweetheart.
The
I
only
live through all
ones that
that. I
don't get
know.
along with
Quiet.
The thing
immigrants
is,
are
you never
you
get
Are
that
you
type of
okay?
situation.
You gotta relax. Are you okay? That
No, you're
happens.
coming over
It's a
here
fact.
like that's a big. You're coming over here like Mexicans are just bad people, and
I
they're
did not
not.
say that. I'm speaking to one case, sir.
You're
young
talking about
man.
one case. We're talking about one case. One case.
Okay,
Let's talk
and-
about the
and
white
I-
man that unalived the
One
people in
case
Las
that
Vegas.
you
Let's talk
knew
about that
nothing
one.
about.
Let's talk about the
You
white
knew
man
nothing
unalived people in
about it.
Vegas.
So
Let's
now
talk
it's
about
time
that.
to listen and
Let's
learn.
talk about the white man unalived
When
people
you
in
don't
Vegas.
know something, the wise thing
Let's
is
talk
to
about the
zip
white
your
man
lips
that unalived people in Vegas. Let's
and
talk
be
about that.
quiet and
Let's talk about the
that
unalived that
case.
unalived those people in Texas. Those kids in
Let's
Texas.
learn
Let's talk
about
about
no,
that.
we're not whataboutism. I
Let's talk
broke
about
your
that.
little heart with the story. It
No.
happened.
Let's talk about that.
Acknowledge that it
You're going
happened.
base. You're
It
going
happened.
base. You're going base off one.
I broke
incident.
your little heart. And it
You didn't break my
happened.
little
It
heart,
happened.
sweetheart, because you don't
It
live on the West
happened.
Coast. So
They
everything
were
you say,
blowing up
everything
black
you're saying right now
mothers
doesn't
with
matter.
their
It
children
doesn't
in
matter
their
because that's what
apartment
people do
building.
that all
Yo,
the time.
hey,
That's
Con,
the
let me
biggest
tell you this. Let me tell you this.
Hold
I
on a
was
second,
on
hold on a second.
Flowers
Let's
Live.
get the
Listen,
case.
I was on Flowers Live earlier,
This little heart.
right? This dude was talking reckless. I said, Flower, this gonna get your panel. This sensitive.
Boom, boom,
You
then.
know what I'm saying? And then they bopped it. Her shit's done for 3 days. You might want to stop Angela. I got some kind of mob powers, but I don't have the kind that can
I'm
mute a
talking to
motherfucker.
Con anyway. Con
Because
knows what's
I
up.
would mute
Con,
her.
can I
Be
show you the
careful.
case
Please
and you
be-
can wrangle your mods in
just-
for a
yeah.
second?
Just
Can I give you
just
the
tell
case?
me the case and I can
Okay.
go and look it up. But let's be
You
careful.
can wrangle your
please.
mods in for a second. I can give you the case.
No, we go with it.
Hold on.
Good. They good. They just look
The only thing that black is bring up about Mexicans in California, that's why they bring up one fucking case. Ooh wee. But they hate to bring up the fucking white men that they love to support case. They hate to bring up the white men that unalived all them people in Vegas. They don't like to talk about
I thought we were
that.
talking about Los Angeles. I thought we were talking about Los Angeles. Why are we doing a whataboutism? I'll pull up the case.
No, we are talking about Los Angeles, but you're going based off of one
then be
incident.
quiet
Let's talk
now,
about
Ron.
it.
I'm talking
Let's
What
bring
you
up the other
gonna go
cases in
buy a
California,
laptop?
sweetheart.
Bring your people.
Bring up the
Bring
other
your
cases that
people.
the white man
Let's-
did, sweetheart.
Let's
Bring your people in for one
just give me
second.
the case.
Congress.
real-
Okay.
Give me the case.
All
real
right.
quick.
Single moms blown up.
You don't even know
and
that. Oh, let me shut
Off
up.
the top of my
Impact.
head, why would I know
You
every
use two
single
hands?
case number?
You
off
just said
my
you know
One
everything.
finger.
You
I
said
did
you
not
know
say
Type
everything.
with
everything.
one
No,
finger.
listen,
But
I
you're
said
typing
no, no,
in
no.
Google?
One
Let-
incident.
have
How
it,
is that
let it-
everything? One incident in Los Angeles. Golly, be quiet. Damn.
You thought you was winning, didn't you? You haven't stepped foot on California soil. See, a lot of y'all talking shit about California. Washington, Oregon, y'all never stepped foot on their soil, not even one time. Y'all wouldn't even survive in LA. Y'all wouldn't survive in LA, sweetheart. You know how big LA is?
Hold on, Hev, hold on, Hev.
Like this.
Hold on. Remember
Anyways,
we
it
said
was
that
back.
be cool.
So it was back in 28. The fire
Last
movement
year. You said
attack
last
happened.
year.
Hold on, Hev, hold
I did
on.
not say last year. I said in 2014, sir.
Oh, come
Damn.
on, stop. Come on, man.
Okay.
Shut that down. That's enough. Enough.
Anyway, so
You
back
talking about 11 years ago?
So it was U.S. Attorney Nicola T. Hanna. They're in front.
And if it was in court, it happened before 14.
Damn, can she talk? This is why we don't like coming to y'all panel.
Yeah.
They're excited.
That's why we don't like
You're like
you.
a racist South.
Is that
like
damn
right
fool?
here.
You got a
Why
racist
you
white
doing
boy
this racist
cosplaying
ass
black
fuck
people.
around?
Come on, God.
Anyway,
This is crazy.
rein your people in. Rein your people in. I know they're excited. But the attack happened on Mother's Day, like I said. It was a long-standing racial, this is not my words, I'm reading the article, then I'll get you the case. Animosity between Latino gangs in Ramona Gardens housing development, the Big Hazard Gang and Boyle Heights housing project territory. But let's go to the actual
Angela, you don't know how LA works. You don't know how the West Coast works, do you? Let me tell you something. They have their own.
Because I want to hear this case
Now
from 2014.
So first it didn't happen. Now you don't know how it works.
I never said it didn't happen. That never came out my mouth.
Super excited. I know.
It was one
Learning new
incident.
things is excited. I know.
All right,
Learning new
brain.
things is
Can we please let this young lady tell us about this case from when I was in high school? Thank you.
Hey,
Go
Fab,
ahead,
hey, Fab.
Angeline. Hey, y'all.
Hey, what's going on?
Why is she up here talking about California, talking about one incident, and she's talking about what the LSD gang?
Heavy.
You said you was gonna be cool, man.
What happened, Heavy?
I know. I
super
just come
excited.
on,
It's like
man.
romper
We just-
room.
We trying to be fair and balanced over here. Let everybody.
Anyway, the case number is
But go ahead.
it's Caesar. It's Boyle Heights. It's Cesar Chavez 888 LLC versus City of Los Angeles.
We're in Los Angeles.
No,
There's certain towns. What part of Los Angeles?
Brother.
Well, you
There's
a federal
35
case
seconds, man.
concentrates on the city.
All
That's
right.
not the right one. Hold
We
on,
can
let me give you.
refute
That's not
it.
the
We
right
just gotta listen to it to refute it. That's all.
I'm not refuting because it didn't happen. But I'm trying to ask you what part of LA was it in? Because there's a lot of certain
Why?
parts of
Heavy, you
LA
gonna
that
stop
belong to
it?
Latinos, and they know damn well that's their territory. Is what I'm saying. You don't live in California,
It's on.
sweetheart.
Okay, now I'm on
Once she
DepartmentofJustice.gov.
Then-
Okay,
then
California. Just to verify.
She said it's
Okay,
on
he's
Department
super
of Justice.
excited.
We gonna look at it.
He's ready. He's super excited. It's on Department of Justice. It's under a hate.
Yeah, because we was having a nice conversation. Now you
And I'm
can't
not
even
talking
find
to you.
some
I'm talking to
50-year-old
Khan. I
shit.
talked to Khan first in the comments, and he brought me up. So hush. I'm not talking to you. God damn.
Because I said that we get along with
Fucking
fucking
press. I'm
Mexicans out
talking
here.
to
She's
Khan.
mad.
Anyway, so it's
The fuck, half of these Mexicans out here are not even
it was
are not even illegal.
adjudicated in
God
2021. So the event happened in 2014, but you know how federal cases go. They take a long time. What it was, golly, they pleaded to a lot of stuff. Violation of civil rights, federal crime, racketeering.
Ready. I thought you ready.
He was super excited.
Hey, can
you
she
said you ready?
fucking talk?
Anyway, they smashed the apartments, and they blew some black single mothers up while they were sleeping with their babies.
Oh God.
That was gang
It didn't
related,
happen.
sweetheart. I know exactly what you're talking about. That was gang related. That was gang related, sweetheart. Do you understand about LA politics? You don't.
What is single
You
mothers
don't
have
know
to
about
do with
LA politics. That
Why
was
couldn't
in
they
a
go get
fucking
the male
Latino fucking
gangbangers? Why
neighborhood.
do single
I know exactly what you're talking about.
moms
East
have
L,
to
girl, that is the Latinos. That is the Hispanics, the Mexicans. That's their neighborhood. You are not supposed to be around here. That means they have beef. They do not fuck with you. You don't live in the fucking West Coast. I see it's on justice.gov.
Nothing about it, and now you're raging because you learn new information.
You know what? I just can't.
You
I
are
just can't.
raging. It's time to learn
I
now.
just can't.
It's time to learn. It's time to learn.
I just
Now, this
can't.
word isn't a good word, so we'll skip
I
over
just
that
can't.
really quickly. We
I
will
just
skip
can't.
over that word really quickly because it's not a good word. It's not a good thing to do to people.
Keep on
either.
reading it. Keep on reading it. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Keep on reading it. Read the whole article, sweetheart. Read the whole article.
You want to hear my
Read it.
voice?
Because
Anyway,
it's going to shut you up. You're going to base off of go ahead and look up his name,
you knew
sweetheart.
nothing about.
You're going to base off his last name. A white man, okay. A white man made
knew
Carlos.
nothing
Okay.
about the
Come
case,
on,
and
man.
now
Oh, I know a lot
it's
about the case because guess what, Carlos?
Because
Guess
Lord, no,
what?
you
The
knew
East
nothing
LA,
about
God
that
it.
gang,
damn,
that
can she
this
read
article
the
we talking
fucking
about.
article? Shit.
Man, you a
I'm
whole
not gonna
man.
read
Shut
it.
the fuck,
Damn
man.
fool, you damn fool. Shut the fuck, you racist ass piece of shit.
How the
You're a
fuck
racist ass piece of shit. You want to be black. You want to be black. You'll never be accepted.
Nothing
Oh
about
my
it.
gosh.
That
Shut your ass up.
alone is terrible. I mean,
no motherfucker.
Y'all,
fire
please.
grooming single moms on Mother's Day while their infants slept in their beds. Holy, that's pretty
And
diabolical.
now let's talk about the
That's
white
pretty
man. Let's talk about the white
diabolical.
man Trump supports. Let's talk
That's
about that.
pretty
Donald Trump's in
diabolical.
office,
So now
right?
you're telling
Donald Trump's in
yourself
office. Let's talk about the
LA
white
and
man.
black
Now bring
white
up the Vegas. Bring up the
Latino
Vegas viewpoint.
I
Bring up the
I just have a
church
question.
viewpoint.
I just have a question.
That's pretty
This is the
diabolical.
host. This is the host. Bloodfart, please stop asking to come up here, bro. This dude's name is Bloodfart.
Oh, they pleaded guilty
Blood
for
fart. That's
federal hate
awesome.
crime.
Yes.
Hey, I was gonna ask you that. Why did they get just
That's
16
his
years?
favorite word.
Taterfield, I just
Does
said
it
that on
say?
accident.
It should have been more. I agree, Alexis.
Because
Why
that's what I'm
did
saying,
they
Alexis.
get
She's not reading the article. She
And
doesn't
she-
want to read the
Heavy like
fucking
bloody
article.
Have seriously, I can't even hear it, bro. Like I don't even know what she's talking about anymore.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Me neither. I've been
That's
that
the article
as
for you to
I mean, I
understand
love
why.
your passion, but god damn, we
Tink
gotta
is
hear it.
raging. I don't know why Tink is raging. This should
Wait,
be a
hold on,
solid.
I'm not your
That's his
tinky bitch.
head.
Play with your
That's
kids,
his
not with
head.
me, bitch.
Calm
Play
down.
with your
We
kids,
You a
don't-
not
grown
with
ass
me.
we
man.
only
Shut
want
your
you
ass
talking
up.
about head.
She gonna do damn fool. What she gonna do?
You're a grown ass man.
What she gonna
Yeah,
do?
let Dev
Say,
handle
bro.
you. I'm try- I was
Didn't you?
trying to
Don't you? I
calm
have a video of you,
Say,
damn fool,
bro.
talking about
Say,
you'll
bro.
don't want to have to
you'll
mute
kick
y'all
those
want-
black men in the
people.
head.
You see the whole talking?
Jesus, we don't
God
have to
damn.
mute people.
This shit crazy as hell.
There
Oh
is
my
a problem.
gosh.
Should I send it
Shut
to
your
people?
bitch ass up, bro.
Oh, damn fool, should I send it to people?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you don't give a
send
fuck?
me,
Okay.
motherfucker. You ain't
I'll
got no
send
video of
it.
me.
I'll
partner.
send it. Don't worry, I'll
What?
send
Off
it.
of what? Off of live? Off of
Hey,
live?
get your picture on the side.
Off
It's
of
okay.
live? I don't give a
And you
fuck.
from Texas too?
I'm not from Texas, you stupid motherfucker.
Oh, you said you
I know
are.
you don't know.
Oh, don't act like
You
it. Don't act. I got the
dumbass.
recording where you're from. You're from downtown.
Man,
Hello.
shut your shit.
Hello.
And
I'm
guess
from
what?
New
Are
Orleans,
you mad because you
Yeah.
got caught?
That's
Whenever you
I'm
rein
born
him
and
in,
raised.
conscious,
Are
whenever
you
you
mad
rein
because
him
you
in,
got
we can
caught?
go
Look,
over
I'm-
it.
Hello, it's heavy. Can you like calm down and be more manly?
Yeah, can
You
you get
sound
the
like
poke
a
out the panel acting like a fucking
Why in the fuck
goddamn.
are you telling me to come down and be manly? You have a whole fucking little girl in your picture. Boy, grow the fuck up.
That is weird.
Okay, all
Anyway,
y'all
so
gotta
conscious,
go.
what it was it
The
was on
press
Mother's
back
Day
up.
in
All of y'all got
2014.
to go for just a minute.
And
Go ahead.
you can read it. It was on Mother's Day. And this group of individuals, we won't even say who, what, the group of individuals, they did fire boom boom these single mothers with their infants in their bed. They broke their windows and threw Molotov cocktails while their babies slept with them. Yes, they were African American, they, women, and all of these things. Now, I didn't bring that up but I heard us just going on and lovingly reminiscing over this coalition in LA. But the facts are that's not 100% true. That's it.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just not.
but I don't think there's 100% coalition with black people with any race, right? And that's the point. Y'all represent that our relationship is better with white folks than it
I
is
don't
with
represent
brown
anything.
folks.
I'm just giving a story of what
Well,
happened. That's
no,
clearly
well,
one you
we
didn't
know
know
who
about.
you are. We know who you are.
Yeah, you didn't know about. Did you know about the case? The answer is no. You did it, and you learned something. Okay, but you didn't know about the case.
It goes
So
back to
instead
my
of saying,
point.
"Wow, I didn't
So it's
know
still,
that," instead of saying, "Wow, you're taking
no,
it somewhere else."
no.
Instead of saying, "Wow,
First
I
of all,
learned something new tonight,"
Why
you're
has
taking it
she?
somewhere else. That's all you got to do. It's simple humility.
Why are you getting
Oh,
so
I didn't know
hostile?
that situation happened.
Why
I'll
you don't
look more
shut the
into it.
fuck up and let her
That's what
talk?
normal people do.
Okay,
When I
y'all
learn
okay,
new
so
information, I say, "Oh wow, I didn't know about that. I'll
Hey, everybody
educate
shut the
myself,"
fuck up for a
instead of
second.
turning it into something else. This
Con-
happened. It's from the same DOJ that dropped the
okay,
e-file.
okay.
Okay,
We've
right. I love a good
absorbed it.
okay. I love a
We-
good
You're being
okay. Let's
hostile
start.
for what though?
Are you gonna still keep talking, Bully?
Hello,
Are
can
you
you
gonna
be
tell her
quiet?
to shut
My
up?
goodness,
I
talk like
love
a
a good
man.
okay.
So,
It's a
Oh, shut
start.
up. You want to be
all
ethnic,
right.
jigaboo. Shut the fuck
So
up.
Dang.
my point
Hey, all
I
y'all
love a good
G's,
all right
calm the
too.
fuck down.
my
It's a
my
start.
point is,
Jigaboo ass
what if
motherfucker.
we could show you at
Okay,
least
y'all.
50
All you goddamn
incidents,
tar
right?
donkeys. Y'all calm down.
Oh, God.
Here comes the name.
No, I'm just fucking with y'all.
What if we
I'm just
could?
fucking with you.
What
I'm
if?
just fucking. They always
What,
do that when they bitch up. Go
Right,
ahead.
what,
We're just
what if?
fucking with you.
What if we could give you 50 incidents where white people did stuff to?
I don't give a fuck about none of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, nobody give a fuck.
Don't nobody give a fuck about none of them. I don't give a fuck about.
So
You were slobbing
We
care
love
about
white on
what
white
she
crime.
just
I
said?
support white on white
Mad
crime.
because what I
You
said
were
about my
slobbing
own
the
state.
knob
said
of
what?
No, we're
You're
not.
just mad because my own
He wasn't
fucking
addressing
state,
white on
my
white
own
crime.
state that I live
Look,
in.
look,
This is
listen,
not
bro.
even a
Fuck
real
all of them.
conversation.
Fuck all of them motherfuckers, bro.
This is not a real
All of them
conversation.
It
This
is
shit
a
is
real
so
fact.
unorganized. No, it's not. You're just talking on top of them. That's not a real conversation. That shit is a headache.
God bless
Can't
you.
have a debate
No,
over
because
here.
I made a statement. You want to bring up a fucking case that happened in 2014. What does that have to do with anything we're talking about? What does that have to do with anything with Donald Trump and what he's doing to this country? What does that have to do with
So
anything
what
with
is he
the black
doing?
people
So what is he
erasing black
doing? What is he
history?
doing?
What
Y'all
does that
got
have to do
smooth
with
brains,
Shut your
bro.
white
What
ass,
is he
want to be
doing?
Mexican ass.
What is he
Hold
doing?
on,
Okay?
y'all.
Shut your
You
punk
got to
ass
stop
up.
Hold
with
on,
the
bitch.
personal
What is
attacks.
you
You
doing?
cannot
You
do
can't answer that.
this.
Bitch.
Please don't let Pleasant detect it back up. I drop.
Oh my God. Okay,
You
got
can
you.
be good, brother.
And y'all, we've got to stop with the personal attacks. We cannot be doing all of this. Whew. Tap, tap, tap live. Let's try this again. Kai, you can go ahead. You want to go through Showtime?
Dude, might as well everybody get around and then I guess jump back into Fred because I don't know what the hell's going on.
Me either. All right.
It was
Off to the
something-
races.
It was something about a case against
California.
black people against
And babies and mamas were unalived. And people got 16 years, though. And I am lost. There's a lot of hollering.
the hell. Can't even
Yeah.
debate.
No, you're not trying to debate. You're trying to argue, and I can't hear a damn thing.
I mean, when I debate, I like to listen to people so I can correct
Mm-hmm. Can't stand on a topic, too.
them. It's interesting. I'm sorry. We'll switch.
All right, moving on.
Yo, do y'all want to end it? We're going to just try and end it. See if
We can end it, I hope.
be civil for a second. I gotta learn how to.
Oh, heavy. He's already talking about going next. Why don't you just let him and Angeline go really quick through Showtime? Because I can't do it.
And that wouldn't be fair to Devin and Bullying. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they can all get theirs if they wanted to, but I know the minute we unmute, Heavy about to come out the woodwork.
We're gonna save Heavy for damn near last day. So he could just
Okay. We cool with that.
Okay.
Oh, so all it was, well, I'll put it back up, was when I came in, there was this glazing of this mythical black and brown coalition in LA. I said, oh, wow, gee, that sounds lovely, except for the fact that they were booming, I can't say the blow word, booming Black single mothers and their infants while they slept in bed on Mother's Day. That's diabolical to me. Maybe everybody else's standard of diabolical and nasty work is different, but that is pretty diabolical. Then they started doing, what about the white man? What about the South? What about this? No. You were glazing this mythical coalition of Black and brown in LA. So I bring you a case of LA, and then the whataboutism started. A case they knew nothing about, because unfortunately, when atrocities happen to us with other groups, a lot of people don't talk about it. They don't bring it up at all. And so I'm just simply educating the panel. They had no clue. You can read it for yourself. This is the headline. I will skip over the boom word because I want to protect your life, but that's what they did to those poor women and their babies on Mother's Day, May 11th, 2014, to be exact. Okay?
Do you think this is like will sever the coalition because one?
No, I'm not saying it's going to sever or not. It just happened. At least acknowledge that it happened, and it's not okay.
Yeah,
it's not okay.
I don't think anybody was saying that it was okay.
No, they wanted to glaze over it and speed past it and do whataboutism. It happened. It happened. There needs to be a moment of silence for these Black single mothers and their babies. I'll take it and relinquish my time for a moment of silence for them instead of wilding like a nut.
Oh, I think that you know that doesn't debunk the coalition. Like, you guys are masters in moving a goalpost, convoluting, obfuscating, pivoting. It just is not analogous to what we're talking about. If the point was to overcome the claim that was made, which was that there's a coalition on the West Coast in California between black and brown people, one case over 15 years ago, because they just they got it to court in 2014, so it had to happen no earlier than 2013, no later than 2013. So you're talking about 12 years ago, and you're saying one case says that there's not a coalition. That's nasty work, to try to bring up one case and act like you have some kind of sympathy or empathy for this family when you don't. You just wanted to win an argument. And that's not the argument we were having, so you didn't win. You dipshit. Like, you people just got smooth ass brains, yo. Like, I just don't understand how the fuck y'all think. Because one case with a white person, you wouldn't say separates the coalition, because y'all lick their fucking boots. Running around with damn fool, white as a motherfucker, talking like he black. And y'all okay with that shit. Like, that shit is fucking bananas to me, man. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you people. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't know who the fuck raised y'all. This shit is just weird. If you want to have a discussion, we can have a discussion. But it has to be about what we're talking about. You can't bring up other shit and try to win an argument because, well, you didn't know about this. You didn't know that the fucking something happened in 1920. Like, what the fuck's that got to do?
Bullying. Big doubt.
Ah, fuck. What a day. What a day.
We ain't
Yeah.
trying to connect. We don't
And what a day. What a day. What a day. I don't understand how when somebody say something about this little brown and black coalition, whatever the fuck y'all call it, you think a motherfucker caping for the white folks, but you call somebody smooth brain. And then you want to call Angeline a dipshit. Nah, bruh. You's a bitch. I don't know what you put your dick in, nigga, with a Hispanic that got you up in world when somebody say something about the Mexican and this coalition that you motherfuckers have. Man, that shit ain't real, man. They only calling on your ass because they need your stupid ass. That's it. That's all. If this ICE shit won't be going on, they won't be saying no brown and black motherfucking coalition. You sound stupid than a motherfucker. 13%, but everybody want us to help them with their bullshit. Wasn't nobody helping us when the bullshit was happening to us in the motherfucking ghetto. We figured that shit out our goddamn self. That's it. That's fucking all. Every fucking strive that we fucking made was by our motherfucking self. But every time y'all call, we got to help this person. We got to help, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all sound crazy than a motherfucker. And you can have the rest of this fucking time.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that more of those people would be inept to listen to us because we have been through the struggle and we've survived?
Figure this shit out because we did.
But no, I'm saying because it seems like they want a leader. So why have them go to the other side instead of having them come to our side?
Man, they gonna use your dumb ass. They gonna use your dumb ass to send you on your motherfucking way. That's what they gonna do.
You think the minorities, I mean the immigrants, are gonna use us?
Man, they gonna use your. They gonna do this. They gonna do this brown coalition shit. They gonna get what the fuck they need and they gonna fucking go. That's it. Just.
California, Oregon, Washington. We get along very well. She brought up a case from 2014. 2014, you know what happened before then? The Rodney King, remember? We came together for that. Remember, every time there's something going on in Los Angeles, guess what? The black and the Mexicans come together. Which brings me up just now, which you guys think I don't bring proof. Talking about we don't get along in LA. Let me show you guys something right here. What does that say? What does that say? They come together to take down the white man, but you guys are over here talking about brown people as if they're bad people. So let's talk about it. Angeline, you never stepped soil on California. You don't know how it works. There's something called politics, something you guys don't know nothing about. It's called politics. There are certain areas you're not supposed to be in. Yes, they were wrong for doing what they did, and yes, they got what they deserved. Because guess what? It was on the street. This was street shit. And they got what they deserved in their little county, bitch. So let that shit go, sweetheart. And let me tell you something about you, bullying. Since you want to know so much, and since you're FBA, where were we at before 1619? Y'all sit here and say we weren't immigrants. Y'all hate immigrants. Guess where us black people were? Our ancestors were immigrants. Our ancestors were immigrants from Africa, the Bahamas, Jamaica, Africa, the continent Africa. Y'all think it's a country. Well, over 100 countries. So don't ever come for me again. Don't ever come because I know my shit. And guess what? Black, you're just mad because Kendrick Lamar, and I stated what he said is very true. We get along with them. Y'all just don't want us to get along with them because they hate you. Guess what? You know, I like the Africans too because they call you guys out on your bullshit. That's why you guys hate them. You guys hate them because you guys are the ones that hate them because they call y'all guys out on your bullshit. They know fucking fake when they see it. And that's why I love them because they keep it 100. They keep it 100.
Turn this into an FBA conversation.
So you Trump supporters need to understand, Trump's not for you. As you can see, he erased the Black history, the Black museums. He's actually going after Black people right now. There's 400,000 Black women still unemployed. There's still the Black men unemployment is actually rising right now. So let's talk about it, bullying and harassment. Let's talk about it, Angeline. Let's talk about it.
Be really quick, really
Erasing the lives of those women and children that were
Angeline, just one
and
second.
the case was tried in 2021. I don't know what it is with you all.
I think you should go
No,
watch.
hold on just a second. We're gonna get right back to that. Fool, you can request we can't see you because your account's private and you know that. So stop telling people that we're reporting you and we're dropping you. We are not. You can request back up.
You don't know he weird.
That is a lie. Now y'all can go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Devon and dates. I gave the date of the incident, and federal cases take a while to get adjudicated. It got adjudicated in 2021, sir. So all that other stuff.
Okay, we're talking about now. Donald Trump is president.
That's what you read from the
Then
initial
you said it might
article.
have happened in 2013. Your dates were all
No,
over
time
the
out. That's when the state.
Get it.
Once again, that's when the state first locked them up was in 2014. So it had to happen prior to the date of arrest.
It happened. I'm giving
Number
you
one,
the date,
just drop
sir.
me,
It
and my panel
happened
is
on
blacklisted.
May.
My account is blacklisted.
Real
Only
quick,
the host
so
can
Devon
bring you up.
can get it because I see it takes a
Hey,
while
your
for him to
mama's
catch
weird,
on.
bitch.
Again, it happened May 11th.
Yo, you
That's
sitting on a
5/11.
private account on a phone,
when
bro.
It ain't
Y'all
private,
don't,
you
like,
dumb
I ain't even
fuck.
talking to you.
It ain't private, you idiot. I'm
He's not
blacklisted.
smart.
You
He's not
fucktard.
He's not smart. I give
You
him
You
an
the
ain't
idiot.
date
black.
5
You
times.
ain't
I'm
black.
blacklisted, you dumb fuck.
You ain't
Anyways, but
black
real
though.
quick, Tim
The
Fool,
fuck, how
just
the
hold
fuck you
on.
gonna tell me what the fuck I am, you
Just
idiot?
hold
You don't even
on.
know my
Just
birth
ignore
certificate.
him. He doesn't understand dates. He doesn't understand when a date.
Because I
May
seen your
11th,
white
Because you can't have no
ass.
bitch. You dumb as fuck. That's how I know
I
you an
There's
idiot.
seen
not.
your
Come tell me
white
to my face I'm
Damn
not.
fool, how many
Come
judges
tell
are
me
in the
to my
Supreme Court,
face I'm
damn
not.
fool?
Come
Hold on,
tell me
Devin.
to
How
my
many
face.
Conscious, can I
Hey,
ask you
listen,
this?
punk,
Conscious,
stop
can I ask you
recording.
this? Please,
I'm not.
Conscious.
Listen, you been sitting up here
Conscious, let me ask him
researching
this.
something, motherfucker, and you
Conscious,
just
let me,
admitted it.
Alexis,
So
let me
you
ask you
shut
this,
your punk
Alexis.
ass up.
Alexis, let me ask
No,
you
you
this.
shut the fuck up.
This
Because you can't
Alexis,
intellectually
can I
this
ask
is
you
why
this?
you
Ain't
got
All you
movement.
do is
dropped.
cry,
This is why
and
I
you
dropped
divert
y'all.
from the questions. You divert from the
How many judges are in the
from the
Supreme Court, damn
questions.
fool? How
You
many judges
can't
are in the Supreme
debate.
Court?
You can't
How
debate.
many judges are in the
Man, don't
Supreme
ask me no
Court, damn
dumbass
fool?
question.
That's a
How many
dumbass
kids in your
question?
fucking mouth? How about
That's a
that?
dumbass
Don't question me
question?
on. Don't try to.
Oh, I
Listen,
thought you knew
don't
about
try to question me on my
politics.
education.
Oh, your education's small.
Oh,
You're
nigga,
you're a
yeah,
bird
like
brain.
you
You're a bird
tripping,
brain.
man.
Answer Angeline's
You want to
question
be black so
No, I
without
bad.
the
nailed them
bullshit.
to the
How about
wall.
you
You wish
answer
you
the
was
debate
black.
without the
Stop, real
bullshit?
quick.
Oh, do I
Black
shout out the
men,
black is what you said about
with
black
black
men, how they
men
need to
like
be
to
unalive and beat
scream.
you in the face? Should I
Black men
play that video, damn fool? What you said about
real
You
black
said
men,
what?
all black men? Should I
You
play
said
that
what?
video, damn fool?
What
You said all
You
black
play
men
whatever
need to be
video
beat
you
in the
want,
face?
motherfucker, because I
Should
know
I play
you
that
alive.
video?
Play whatever video you
Okay.
want, partner.
I'll
Any
go ahead and
video
send it
you
to you, Conscious.
motherfucking
I'll
want.
send it to you.
escape out
Wait,
of black
Don't
women.
send it to me.
we might as well
Ooh, I
go
got the
back
first
on
one.
into
Yay.
it. Hold on, though.
I'll send it to you. Well, let me explain something to you. You sat here and said you'll pew black men in the face. That's what you said. When you speak about black men, you speak about all black men. I don't give a fuck if they voted for Trump or not. One thing I'm going to do is defend black men, my black woman. That's one thing I'm going to defend you guys from you racist ass motherfuckers. You racist motherfuckers got me fucked up. Damn fool. People like damn fool are the ones you guys need to watch out for. Those
We
are
gotta
people.
keep the live going, okay?
Just now, you guys, this what you guys support. Y'all love that type of shit. Y'all can have it. But guess what? I know my shit.
So what
I
are
asked
you
you what the
alleging,
Supreme.
Heavy?
I asked you
What
how
are you
many
alleging?
Supreme Court judges are in the Supreme Court. You can't even name me. I asked you how many seats are in the House. You can't even name that. Like, bro, why would I argue with somebody that don't know the three branches of government? Like you're just up here arguing and you're just over here because you're a racist, you're a triple K, and you hate black people. So you love to come in our fucking rooms. You love to come in our fucking space, and you just think you're fitting in. You're not fitting in, sir. You will never fit in. You will always be beneath us. Beneath us. You will never be FBA, whatever they call them fucking selves. You'll never be that either. Okay? So if you know so much, what happened in 1619? Huh? You don't know, do you? Do you know that was the first black person that ever stepped foot on this land? Do you know that, damn fool? You know without the Democrats, you wouldn't be here. So I'm sure you're biracial. I'm pretty sure your mom fucked something that you know, probably something black or brown.
You know he gonna be.
I don't care. He can do what he wants. He said he'll pew black men in the face. You think I'm gonna let that shit go? Absolutely fucking not. So, damn fool, I suggest you come at me clearly and appropriate next time, because I'm gonna eat your ass up every goddamn time.
Can we keep the live going? Just be calm and cool.
Oh yeah, we're calm and cool. I just, you know, they think black brown skins. They think we don't get along when we do. As Californians, we love them. We fuck with them. Oh yeah, Decorum. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with somebody who has gender dysphoria and think that the fucking sperm is gonna find the egg up your ass. It ain't gonna fucking happen. All right. I'm not gonna argue with none of you motherfuckers. Don't question my education, question your own. Obviously, you don't know a motherfucking thing. This is the problem. Can't have intellectual conversation with you motherfuckers because you always in your goddamn feelings. Because you got fucked by a Mexican, you want to be best motherfucking friends with them. Miss me. Bitch, you don't know nothing about me. You don't know my birth certificate say. You don't know shit. So miss me with your fucking bullshit, trying to come up here and gaslight instead of answering fucking questions. Angeline, direct ask questions, try to debate you, and you, man, put some bass in your voice. You're a grown-ass motherfucking man. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. All right? I'm being honest with you.
Let me ask you a question, damn fool. How do we have a civil discord? Do we have to not
answer the question?
No, I'm just
all you gotta
like,
do. Answer the question.
Like, let's get it right now. So when we all talk,
need to learn how to debate. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, or something.
Okay,
some kind of
some
kind of intellectual deformity. Keep your feelings out of it. Okay. That's the problem.
But both sides are doing it. That's why.
No, ain't nobody doing it, bro. We gotta talk over and respond to the rhetoric, bro. Listen. We got to respond to the rhetoric. Listen, I don't expect nobody to stand or sit on a panel while somebody's being disrespectful and not reply to them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too many people going to do that. It's social media. I'm being honest with you. But you're having an intellectual conversation. Keep it an intellectual conversation. That's it.
Okay.
Simple. Easy as that.
I'm trying to make it happen again. We got to do panelist welcome, man. Go ahead, Phil. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
Having a couple good days of conversations. Back to the fuckery.
Okay. I just wanted to let the room know that unfortunately
you breaking up, big dog. You breaking up.
I will give my opinion. Can you hear me now?
Up a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. We can hear you now. Go ahead.
Oh man, I got to speed up. Oh, you hear me? Okay, so unfortunately today I did not start the conflict, but I have heard a little bit. And I wanted to say, when you break down the science, once a guy has entered your rectum, there's no way you can turn back. You are unfortunately a lost creature in the nature of science. All right? So you would never get an understanding with him, my sir, damn fool, because he's confused within himself, right? So it's Adam and Eve. So if you put Adam and Eve in a jar and say that they're one, they would fight with each other. And that's what he is experiencing right now at this point. He don't know which one he's going to be.
I'm trying to stay out of this, but you know what?
While they're stuck in this fight that's going on mentally inside of his head, he don't know which voice to pull out because he has the ability to pull out, hey, where you going? Then he has the ability to pull out, hey, girl. So it's fucking confusing to you, damn fool. And I understand this, all right? So You got to understand, these people don't push for black or white. They push for one single cause and one single cause only. It has nothing to do with immigrants. It has nothing to do with what black people went through. It has nothing to go through what Indian people went through. None of the above. They only fight for LGBTQ rights, right? And they are confused because they think they went through what everybody went through.
With how he wants to live his life, they names wasn't on the list. You understand? I don't know why you guys are like hyper focused on somebody's sexuality. Like that's just crazy to me. It's wild. You up here talking about everybody's emotional and you spitting on your motherfucking phone. Like you said that everybody else is emotional and you're spitting on your phone. You questioning who that man is having sexual relationships with. How many Jones did he touch? Like the shit that you saying, like it's just diabolical. Like I can't understand why you can't understand that shit is just nonsensical. It has no place in the conversation. Like it just has no place. If you want to insult him, But why are you questioning the man's? Like, why are you concerned with that? Like, do y'all like this nigga? Like, I'm trying to think, because I'm starting to feel like I'm in the way. Like, I'm in traffic. Like, do I need to get off the panel so y'all can shoot your shot? Like, what is the problem? Do y'all like this nigga or not? Because this is diabolical at this point. And you caping, Phil, you caping for a white dude. Like, you tripping, man. Like, bro, you tripping. I thought you was better than this.
Listen, man, this is, I love how I just flipped this shit upside down. All I did was come to talk about black single moms and their infants that were attacked in their bed on Mother's Day. They were fired, boom, boom, and it turned into all this. Not one time did I hear, oh man, that's tragic, except for Bully. Khan, I think you did a little bit. You were trying to learn more. And then the rest of it turned into everything else. We're paying attention. We're clocking it. That was wrong what happened to those mothers. It's okay to say that was wrong what happened to those mothers instead of wanting to fight me about it. Fight me about what? They were maimed and attacked while they slept in bed on Mother's Day with their babies in their bed. May 14th, again, for those that don't do well with dates. May 11th, 2014. It happened. It's okay to say it happened. It's okay to say, damn, that's fucked up. That's it. You want to fight, you want to yell, you want to bussy pop. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But I'm glad that we got like the engagement, I guess. There's 40 people now in the chat. Before it was just a few of us. But it's okay to say, damn, that's fucked up when fucked up shit happens. Where's the humanity? That's it. It turned into something completely different. And for what? For what? Just, it's okay to be like, damn, I didn't know that happened. Oh man, I'm going to look more into that case. Or, oh man, I'm sorry to those women and their children. They didn't deserve that. Oh, it's good to gang related, it's politics. Huh? They're women and children. What happened to women and children being off limits?
I think people were just like, it was kind of a throwback. Not that we negated that we don't have any compassion or sympathy.
Your panelists were wilding, Con. You and like maybe one other person, even Alexis was like, wait, they only got 16 years.
Level-headed on the panel.
Yeah, you and Alexis were like, why didn't they get more time? The rest of them bussy popped into a frenzy.
I want to be a jerk, but I can't. I gotta be fair and equal. Everybody was wilding out, and then we have it. No, we haven't. We haven't. We haven't. People been dropping off, but we got to get Vivi in real quick. She hasn't had a chance to speak.
Yes. Yeah, let's just tap.
We're gonna let Vivi talk, and then we
We're gonna open it back up. Babs, how you really feel about the situation? You kind of just all right. Miss Vivi, how you doing? Welcome to the panel.
Everybody.
Nice.
I came in on the tail end, so I did hear Ange, I think her name is Ange, talk about what happened with the mom and the kids, and I really have not looked into the case, but like she said, I definitely need to because I didn't even know this happened or occurred. But I am empathetic to, anybody losing their kids and their family members. So I'm definitely going to look into it. I'm just here and I'm here to learn. Thank you guys.
Thank you for coming up. So what made you want to come up on the panel? It's your first time here?
Yes, it's my first time. And yeah, so I'm just this is like my third day getting on these live panels. Like I'm actually really, really liking them because they're all very, very informative. Not all of them aren't, but the ones that I'm like actually interested in, like they're really informative, and I've been learning so much. Like, so I can't be mad at any of these panels, like in all of these lives. So I am just thankful to be here, and I'm just really excited to learn.
Oh, so we got to get you to the dark side. Is that what you got a freshman, yeah. We got a freshman, y'all. Let's make a Democrat. No.
I don't know what dark side you talking about.
Well, on here, the dark side would be the Democrats.
But is it the Democrats?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. I'm not Democrat or Republican. I am an independent. I've been independent all my life, so that's
it's time. Come on to the dark side.
Yeah.
Come on to the dark side.
Yeah.
Damn fool. You wanna end this? I'm sorry, BB. This is a lightning round, so it goes real quick. Are you guys ready to end this? You want to end this, or you got something to say, Truck? I see he ain't even here, so that's even more reason to end it. All right. Please, guys, let's be respectful for a little bit. As long as we can.
Let me say something to you, little bitch. You want to leave me so bad. You want it so bad. Let me tell you something that's up here. Guess what? You're talking about one black. Let's talk about the black woman that got unalived by the white man. Let's talk about that, which happened a couple months ago. Since you want to bring up something in 2014, let's talk about now.
So
let's talk about now, not the
topic?
past. Let's talk about now.
Let's
You
talk about
know
glad to
have love black women so much. Why are black women
on
the side of humanity?
One at a time, but let's actually have a topic.
Well, I ain't bringing no numbers up over here. You can't even have
because you don't know now. We don't know how many judges on the Supreme Court done.
I just really wanted to say that's really sad, Angela, and I didn't come up when you actually was talking about that. And Devin, as soon as the mics got turned on, we heard this man in his emotions.
Do you want me or something? I know you got a wife, but your wife know you.
He said Devin. He didn't say Devin.
Do you need me to
Yeah,
host
but he
for
was
you?
talking about that man again. Like,
Hey, listen,
I'm trying to figure out
why
y'all keep going at him. Like, that's crazy.
I've been called this I've been gay my whole life. You know, I already been called worse by many. But
Yeah,
I got hands to back it up too, and I got something for that ass too. Since Dime Dan Force brings up, I got something for you too, motherfucker. I
like
got
he's
three
fine with his
motherfuckers.
lifestyle.
Alexis, and Bam Bam. Which one you want?
I'm not bringing no traffic.
Which one you want, Dan Force? I got Keisha, Alexis, and Bam Bam. Which one you want?
You can't give me 10.
8 of them motherfuckers that will go.
This is conscious.
But hey, we ain't gonna be able to talk over here, bro. I ain't about.
Not while he's talking. You're right. Go ahead.
I'm talking to conscious.
He's talking to us.
Keep piping up on her.
People are coming over here to see us, not y'all. This is an echo chamber if we leave.
Hold on, wait. We gotta decide if you
We'll leave.
Yeah, you gotta leave. Yeah, you gotta. And I'm sorry, you come back in like a half hour. We
The
wanna see
only
if the people
reason
gonna
that was
stay,
brought
okay?
up,
'Cause
there
I
are
don't want
atrocities.
this to be an echo chamber. Just come back in the half. Phil, come back in the half, because I want to see if people stay here. I want to see if this dude is right. No disrespect, Phil. Come on back, because he said the only reason people are over here is because of him. So we want to change.
Right.
That. We want
No
people to be
disrespect
over
to
here because they want to
Yeah,
be
that's
over here, not
right.
because of
no
him.
disrespect to
So
that
we don't let
article.
those
You
people
know,
go.
that article was wrong.
Well, yeah,
You know
come
what
on
they
back,
did?
Phil. You cool.
What they did was wrong. But how she's bringing it up, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about Kendrick Lamar went up and said, yes, the immigrants built this country. Yes, they did. They helped us. As a matter of fact, they did. And the
Just come
thing
back
is,
in a
this
half,
was
Angela. Come back, because damn fool said y'all. Hold on, just come back in a half, because I just want to see if y'all the reason why we got 39 people on the box, or if it's the panel and not you two. But no disrespect, and I rock with you. But wow, damn fool, that was really Caucasic of you.
no defense to
I don't even know
what's her
why
name,
y'all
Angela,
play with
whatever her
that
name
dude. I
is.
can't.
No
I
defense.
can't play with him, man. He's something's wrong with him, man. Like he the type person that'll make you really jump out of your character and go back. You know what I'm
the
saying?
avatar that gets
He
it.
No
too
dis-
I would
much.
almost
He too
respect him
much,
a little
man.
bit if he had his picture on, or was
Right.
scanning those screens.
But no
saying,
defense. I understand where she was coming from. But it was black. Let's talk about the black women that are unemployed. Let's talk about the black woman that was unalived by white men. Let's talk about that. See, they love to bring up brown, black on black, but they hate to bring up white racist men out here fucking up, taking the black, just everything, just taking everything.
Yeah,
Like
it's the
Donald Trump.
symmetry for me. Like
You're right.
y'all can see when somebody brown does something to somebody black, or when a black person does something. But when white people do it, it's almost like y'all don't see that shit. Oh, I ain't worried about that. Like, what do you mean you're not worried about that? Like, y'all was just glazing Angelin for the story that she was telling. I get it.
Well,
Like,
that's what we out here. That's what we
we're
out here
here for
tripping on.
humanity. Like,
Guess what, Devin?
I'm here
You know
for
what happened?
humanity, bro.
Hey,
Like,
Devin, you know what happened? They handled that. They handled that. That's the thing about it. They handle what needs to be handled. And guess what? That's not going to stop the brown people, the black people stop fucking with each other. That one incident is not going to let them do that. They
that's
just
one
hate it.
incident.
It's
not good.
If you are a black man in America, one thing you know and two for sure is that
Mhm.
everybody hate us.
Right, but
Right.
Phil, what I'm saying is,
So ain't
y'all
no black
seem
and
like
brown
y'all
shit,
have,
bro. Ain't
but
no
y'all,
black and
but
brown.
I
They
get
hate
it,
you.
Phil.
we got
Phil,
to.
They
We
hate
got to
you.
let her. Hold on, y'all. 'Cause Vivi
Everybody
was trying-
do.
Were you trying to say
Oh,
something?
go ahead, V. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let her get in real quick.
Uncle loves
Were you
me.
trying to say something, V?
No, he was right about everybody hating us.
Right, I understand that, Vivi, but at the same time, though, the Mexicans don't do nothing. The thing is, I'm from the West Coast, and that's what I'm trying to understand. There's the West Coast, we get along with Mexicans very fine. Down South, they don't, and that's the thing. They're so used to the Mexican race, but out here, we get along with them as if we are like cousins. That's what I was trying to say, and then she brought up that article, as if
Bro,
they
y'all
hate us
not
or something.
thinking every state and every region and every area there's brown on brown crime. Like, I'm so confused on why we're 30 minutes into LA from 2014.
And then I brought up an article that actually happened just a few weeks ago where they just united to get Trump out of office and to stop ICE from what they're doing. So therefore, you tell me, Phil, what the brown and black people, because guess what? Listen, Phil, I'm talking. I am talking. I'm trying to be as calm as possible. Phil, I'm talking. I'm trying to be calm as possible. I'm trying to have a decorum conversation.
Hold
But I keep on getting interrupted.
Because he's the only MAG up here. We got to, you know what I'm saying?
Right. What I'm saying is that every talking, I'm trying to be calm as possible. I'm trying to have a decorum conversation. The brown and the black and the Mexicans come together. The gang members come together. That's what I am trying to say. That's why we get along on the West Coast. Do you know the West Coast started the gang shit? Do you guys know that? You know, my uncle's part of the gang in the fucking I can't say shit. I'm not going to say all his business. But still.
Man, it's down south, bro. We don't give a fuck.
Exactly, and this is West Coast.
Damn, okay, we just
and
heard
down you live in Louisiana where you're fucking drinking a sack of fucking potato. Shut the hell up. I'm not going to talk to nobody that's uneducated. Government don't know how many
Heavy, you got your turn. Heavy, you got your turn. Let him go.
Man, we don't. This down south, bro. We don't give a fuck about no gang shit, bro. We are black men, bro. Don't nobody like us, bro. These people get out here. They
like Louisiana. You damn right they don't.
Boy,
like
you
us.
can't. Boy, you can't be quiet.
Come on, for real, man.
God damn, it's not that time of the month, homie. But check this out.
Come on, Phil. Listen, come on.
Hey, but check this out, man. Don't nobody don't
trying to flirt with me. I'm not trying to flirt
nobody.
with you.
No, Phil will unalive you.
Man,
check this out.
Left Showtime.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. If you're a real black man out here and you standing on 10 toes, you understand that you are the most hated man on the planet by everybody. Everybody is jealous of us.
You don't
bro.
think we the most loved men on the planet as well?
Man, hell
No.
no, bro.
You really don't think
They,
that?
What?
they bitches,
No.
they
You
bitches
don't think
love
they
us.
We are.
They
Man,
bitches
look what
love us.
Snoop Dogg. Y'all don't love us.
They bitches love
Y'all
us.
love us. No,
They
man.
bitches love us.
They love
Oh, so
Everybody
you be
else
cheating on
hate
your
us,
wife? So
bro.
you be committing adultery?
Man, quit talking
Stop.
to me, bro.
Come on.
Damn.
Come on. We see what's making.
What they
Why
do
you
love about us is they love our culture. That's all that they love about us. And we're loved. We're loved.
Be us. You
They
know what
want to
I'm
be
saying?
exactly. They love our
Trump wanna
culture. They
be
try to
Obama.
right. Of course.
That's not culture. That's his
But
swag. That's his intellect. That's everything
That's
about
well.
us.
That's
man.
I mean
And
because
you know what I love about us? It's the
Obama has
resilience. Like how these
Obama has
motherfuckers
swag
keep
though.
surviving.
Right.
That's what
But
they
Yeah,
V,
I like her. I love
They
Obama.
want to
V,
figure that's
I love Kamala Harris too. She got swag too. I like that shit.
Ain't nothing more special than a motherfucking strong ass black man, bro.
Right.
But at
yeah,
the
but
same
Phil,
It's like you're trying to fuck one.
Phil,
The way you
Phil,
be
but
sounding all
some of
trying
the,
to sound all.
but at the same time,
yeah, hold
Lex,
on,
can
man.
you pick a topic?
Ain't nothing
I
more
was,
hated than that.
The
I'll
way
pick
he
a
said
topic.
it like try to sound sexy.
It's killing
Hold
my
on,
brain
Hev,
cells.
hold on,
Please.
Hev, hold on for a second, Hev.
Y'all really
Beca-
killing brain cells. Like y'all ain't
Because
talking
V,
about shit.
yeah,
I'm
V,
trying. I'm really
V,
trying.
I gotta
V,
make
here,
productive night. Come on.
here's our issue, right? Like people, and I don't know if this is Phil's stance, but they'll go on a tirade about how Barack Obama didn't do nothing for us, how Kamala wasn't black, but they will vote for Donald Trump. That is not like that's just logically inconsistent, right? If then you're attacking brown people, and then when it comes to white people, your answer is, well, everybody hates us. You understand what I'm saying? So it's almost like that response is a cop-out. We do understand that people have aversions to black people, period. We know that. But what we understand is that we have a common enemy, and that enemy ain't another brown person. Now, whether you want to believe that maybe situationally there could be some conflict, but ultimately, our problem is not with them. Our problem is with that other man that they voted for.
I agree with what you're saying. And I agree with what you're saying. The brown people have all been through the same thing with with the white people. But at the same time, they are our common enemy. But the times when we have tried to kumbaya and say like, oh my God, let's all be on one accord and let's all fight this one main person, then we have knife wounds in our back for letting everybody come on board.
So that's not true. If you look at the Rodney King situation
Where
back in
y'all-
'91, what happened? If you look at what's just happening now, what's happening? The brown and the black people actually come together to get this man out of office. They're
No.
coming together because yes,
We
they
have
are.
not.
We already showed you the article. VV, since
so-
you're not so educated, I suggest you get off this panel and not say nothing because you came here to learn. You came here to learn.
you
Remember,
wild,
you
you
came
wild.
here to learn. So I
Yo,
suggest you
Hev,
get
Hev,
off
V.
because now you're about to get messed out next.
Hev, V
Hey,
just,
Conscious, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right quick, Conscious. I'm gonna say this.
You gotta have a little bit. Hold on a second. Fuck, everybody don't know you like that, man. She just coming up on the panel.
Right.
That's her perception. You ain't gotta jump down the throat because she wrong.
See, this is my thing, Conscious. Oh man, God damn!
Black women are unemployed. Black women are unemployed. That's why she voted for this shit. She voted for Trump.
She didn't vote
Hey,
for
Hev,
shit. She voted for
Hev, she just has a different experience.
I mean, I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, so I have a whole lot of different
What up,
experience.
baby? 580 right here.
Can't say who
580.
she voted for, Heavy. We don't know.
I just don't like
not vote
sorry, I just don't like Trump supporters. I do not like them because they voted against my family, they voted against my mom, they voted against my dad, they voted against my nieces, they voted against my friends' kids. I cannot fuck with them.
Ain't nobody gonna join the live. Ain't nobody gonna join the live when all they come on here and hear is us going back and forth. That shit is embarrassing as fuck.
So I just wanted to say
Talk
this.
about some real shit. Show you got a real brain. Y'all talk about each other's sexual orientation and some shit from 12 years ago.
So I just want to say this, Conscious. You
Come
know,
and gay
you know
black
better.
men brings up
You know
something, they
better
always
than
wanna talk
damn,
crazy
bro.
to me.
God damn, this dude won't be
I
quiet.
wasn't done either. You cut me off too.
He needs to be muted.
Always lose control.
Go lose a pound or one. Go to Jenny Craig, bitch.
Come on, Hev. What the
Ever
fuck?
come from me?
Hev, chill,
They go to
Hev.
Jenny Craig.
Oh shit, Hev, you got
Thank God.
chill, dog.
So I want to say this. I want to
Heavy,
say
you're in
this to you,
timeout.
I want to say
10
this
minutes.
to you, Conscious. You know me, Conscious. I go around all the states, bro. I work in all these facilities, bro. That's my job to go do this. I just don't holler. I'm a boss. I'm a boss in real life. I go to plants and I shut plants down. What I see when I go to them plants, bro, they do everything at these motherfucking plants to keep my brothers out these motherfuckers. These immigrants be the first ones that's trying to kick my brothers out these motherfuckers.
Right.
They be surprised when they see a black man walk up in there with as much power as I got. And I ain't trying to jack myself off of none of that bullshit. I'm just telling you what I honestly see, bro.
Right.
And what these people do is they keep my brother out here in the motherfucking streets. So I have a thing for them, like, okay, y'all coming over here on the backs of civil rights, you're coming over here on the back of the 14th Amendment, and then what you do is you shit on my people at every chance you get. Right. So I don't have no love and compassion for them. I think everybody is against us, bro. I back against the wall against everybody. That's
it's that mindset that keeps us that way. I told y'all last night, speaking from personal experience, my dad is a black GC, been one since '88. That is not the case, but I will tell you what my dad will tell you. I could add him to the lie. He say every Mexican came to work on time, shut the fuck up, and did their job. But when he hired his own people, they was late. They wanted to complain. They didn't come on time. They beefing and, bickering back and forth on the job site. So when we talk about things, we're not talking about them on an isolated individual level. You got to be honest to talk about this on a wide stream. It is not that the black person cannot. It's that we have to refocus our energy so that we can. That's the bottom line.
I agree with that. And Phil, I'd say that that's your experience, just like V has experience. I have had experiences, right? But at the same time, I'd be a fool to ignore the experiences that I've had with white people.
Right.
Like it seems like we fail to mention our experiences with white people. Like you're sitting here trying to say, and I'm not disagreeing with, yes, sometimes the people at the bottom will try to pull you down. I have had that experience. But at the same time, it's the white people that put us in this position where we're fighting one another anyway.
Yeah,
I say fuck all of them. It's the same shit.
Right.
It's us over everybody.
Just we know white people has been bitches since the beginning of time. That's nothing new to us. We have a new enemy. We enemies to everybody, and I ain't just at a certain plant. I just told you I go all around the country, bro. We talking about pig plants. We talking about hog plants. We talking about chicken plants. We talking about candy plants. I'm not in one single spot looking at and judging. You know what I mean? I'm going all around, bro. They shut the door on our people, bro, and I don't like that. Right. And they keep my niggas in the streets thugging. I don't like that shit, bro.
Or do they want to stay there because they don't have the mindset to come out? That's what I'm telling you. You blaming everything on you blaming everything that we're going through on everybody else. Yet never once have we stopped and took accountability for the way we behave, the way we act, our drive, our motive. If you think selling drugs is the best thing you can do and it's fast money and you ain't got to get up on time, you ain't got to answer to nobody. That's what it is. Oh,
no, this is what it is.
I agree with Phil.
Hold on.
Sure, y'all do.
I agree with what Phil
Let me say this real quick. Malcolm X said it. Malcolm X said it best. Okay, the liberal is the one who shows he plays your friend and stabs you in the back.
Right.
You have a million different groups of people.
That's right.
Who sit up here who say they part of our coalition,
and they're not.
And they've been here for 60 years.
Yeah.
And how have they helped our coalition?
Not
they
any.
Undermined our coalition.
Right.
We were the ones that say, "Hey, come on in, we got y'all."
Right.
And they said, "Hey, we gonna take these resources for ourselves."
That's right.
But
and
that's
act like us.
But that's
what we did for them.
Hold on, because they voted for Trump. They're Republicans.
Did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump. Absolutely, I voted for Trump.
No, I'm saying, Khan, the Hispanics voted overwhelmingly for Trump. So he's calling them liberals. Hold on, but all I'm saying is you can't.
Can I say something real quick?
No, hold on. Let me just say this. 10 seconds. All I'm saying is you can't call them liberals because that was your example. They voted for Trump, so they're not liberals. So you got to go back and repackage that.
Okay, hold on. Let's be clear.
Hold on, wait.
Who's
Let me say
who's
one
fighting
thing, bro.
for the
Let me say
Latinos?
one thing,
Wait.
bro.
Who's fighting for the immigrants?
Because he always
See,
quiet.
see, this is
Hold on.
the
Let me
thing.
say.
Billy get
Hold
in
on,
real
now
quick,
I'm
Mika,
quiet,
you
bro.
got
I'm
it.
quiet. I'm
You got
quiet,
it,
bro.
yeah.
Check this out, bro.
You're kind of a chump,
Y'all
so let him
keep
talk.
talking about this wonderful fucking coalition between motherfucking Hispanics and blacks, right? Where the fuck was that coalition when they didn't vote for Kamala Harris?
Thank you very
45%
much.
of
That's
them,
the point.
45% of them motherfuckers, women and men, voted for Donald fucking Trump.
Yep.
You know why? Because they didn't want a black woman in fucking office.
Yep.
Where the fuck was that coalition? They
don't-
could have changed the fucking election.
Yep.
They could have turned the fucking election. Where was that coalition that when it was a black woman for a president?
Right.
Where was
Hold
it?
on. Let's let's go.
Where
even
The
was
further.
same place
Where-
y'all
hold on.
were.
Wait, let's
The
go
Come on,
same
bro.
further.
Get out of
place
it.
y'all
No.
In our
What
communities,
the fuck?
who own
It's the same place y'all were, bro.
Hell
Like,
no, man. Hell
Negative.
no. Hell no.
hold on.
That's hell
So
no.
you're
nigga.
trying to tell me that y'all voted for Trump, but
I
they
voted
can't?
for Trump, nigga. Where was
Then
that
help me
coalition
understand
at?
that.
for Trump.
Right,
I'll tell you why
we
I
might have
voted
to
for
wait till
Trump.
tomorrow.
Okay,
We gotta
hold on.
wait
Let me
till
say why
tomorrow.
I voted for
So I
Trump.
wanna-
Hold on.
All
Let me
right.
tell.
So I
Let
want
me
to.
tell you why I voted for Trump. I voted for Trump.
How am I a
Let me say
hypocrite?
it.
How
Listen,
am I a
You
hold on.
running
hypocrite?
down
Let me-
statistics on what the
listen.
Spanish man did, and your ass voted for him
Hold on.
too.
I voted
Listen.
for. I never
Hold
voted
on.
Democrat.
Listen.
Hold on.
Hold
I've
on.
never
Let me
voted for a
say it.
Democrat in my life. I don't fuck
Listen.
with the Democratic Party.
Neither
I've been
have
a
they.
Republican
You
my
don't
whole
have
life.
any of them.
I've been a
Until this
Republican my
election.
whole life.
So
Listen,
let me say
I
this.
voted
Let me
Democrat
piggyback
my
off.
whole life up until
Neither.
this election
So have
because my
most of them.
family for the past 60 years
Listen.
have voted for the Democratic Party and they've hurt and undermined our community for
Right.
60 years. I
Right.
finally said, let's get the hell out of here.
Let's get
But
I'm
so
not
let me
disagreeing.
let
Preach,
me
my guy,
explain something.
preach.
Let me
Oh, go
explain
ahead.
something. Let me explain something.
Hold
What
on
is
a second.
what
Phil,
is
Phil,
what
hold
is
on. This guy. Yo, everybody can't hear y'all. Like 3 people done said it in the chat. They cannot hear y'all. So we're gonna try this hot potato again. All right. This
Can I
is the
start it
premise.
off?
Yeah, just give me. Can I explain it to the people? You can't even wait till I give you the hot potato. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to pass the hot potato to Phil, apparently. And when he's done, he's going to say hot potato.
Hey, Conscious, I
Somebody-
gotta go, but I want to show them this stuff before I go.
Shit,
Hold on.
go ahead, kid. Yeah, because this your panel and shit. Go ahead.
So
man.
since you guys sat here and said Latinos, what does this say? Go ahead and give me the big screen real quick. Give me the rectangle one, the big one, so they can see. Talking about Hispanic what?
Yeah, heavy. Fuck, I was talking. That was me who dropped you. Okay, buddy. This is my fucking show. Sick of
Let
this
them know.
That's right. Yeah.
Sorry. God, give me the big, but calm your ass down, man. That's why
Regulators, mount up.
We gotta calm down a little bit, but this is the premise of it. Phil is when he's done talking, he's gonna say hot potato. Whoever wants to talk next will say hot potato.
Unfortunately,
We're gonna play it like that. All right, y'all. Go ahead.
my
Phil.
bad.
Hot potato.
So I got
Try
four
keep it
daughters.
under a minute with the hot potato, y'all. Okay, that's the premise of it too, because it's a literally hot potato. All right.
I got four black daughters, man. Black women are number one in communication and in the nursing field, right? I also got a lot of black homeboys who got out the yard, bro. They got their CDLs while they was on the yard and welding while they was on the yard. A lot of these things. So when I break it down and I look at it, look at the most racist field when it comes to women. That nursing field is racist fuck. And what we have did, we let people come over here with fake CNAs, LPNs, RNs, and all this LPNs. And what they have did, they have. Sorry, hold on a second. You put your mic on.
You good, bro? I'm gonna mute him up.
So what they have did is they have they have went into this field and then they keep our sisters and shit out, right? And then just like for a prime example, they have busted 50-some thousand truck drivers with fake CDLs, which that hurt a lot of brothers. That hurt a lot of brothers because a lot of brothers is trying to get
potato. Don't forget you got a hot potato on your head.
Yeah. So what made me actually vote? What made me actually vote for Trump is not about nothing else, but besides the fact
that our enemy was gonna get another enemy out the way.
Right.
And I don't care about nothing else but how it benefits us. If it don't
Right.
benefit us, I don't give a damn about none of that shit. So
Right.
I just wanted to lay that out there. It's not about me loving a peck of wood or none of that shit right there. Right? It's about what I thought could benefit us. Hot potato.
I'll
Hot
take it.
potato, hot potato. I'll take it from there. Wait, nah, go ahead, sister. You could go.
Oh, thank you. You know what? The lady said that she left now, but she was talking about how her dad was talking about the Mexicans and how them coming on time and stuff like that. And I'm not disputing any of that, but what they do and what I have seen, because I do work in the medical field, and what I have seen is a lot of the Hispanic women, they fire the black MAs, they fire the black receptionists, they fire a lot of the black people in those that are under them, and they hire their people. So they've been doing this for years now. So it's discrimination is what it is. And there is a discrimination case in Houston. I don't know what Houston, I think it's Houston University. And then there's also a discrimination case in California, and there's is what it is. They don't want to hire, and they want to isolate us out. Now, I'm just talking about Hispanics. I'm not talking about the Africans and all these other Arabs and all these other things. I'm just specifically talking about Hispanics and how they are detrimental to our community as a whole.
Hot potato.
Hot potato.
I'm next. Hot potato. Reality. They all are tribalized. They call it tribalism. The reality of it all, it's discrimination. It's racism. They all smart. One of my favorite songs by the OJs. Backstabbers. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. They the backstabbers. That's what they do. They sit up there in our face and talk about they our brother, our kinfolk, but they don't work with us at all in any way, shape, or form. And then they try to erase our history or take our history. That's the reality of it all. Okay. The fact of the matter is, it's policy over party. I don't vote for a person or a party. I vote for policies that are going to benefit my people. Okay, I am an American. Let's be clear. If it goes down, where am I fighting? I'm fighting for America. But all those people who are flying those other flags, which they have their rights, who you think they fighting for?
This is my question though, real quick. How are they erasing our history?
So I'll tell you. You know, the Jamaicans are saying they started hip hop.
Right.
No.
Okay.
I heard that. I heard that.
You heard the Grammys where the immigrants built America.
Right. I heard
Have
that.
you heard that?
That's people heavy. Fuck.
No.
Asking them a question, bro.
Okay.
Hot potato.
That's erasure,
I said
bro.
hot potato.
Oh my
You
god.
gotta say hot potato, man. You gotta say it.
I wasn't.
Nah, good
All right,
conscience.
Conscience.
Good
Have a
conscience.
good
I
one,
just
bro.
wanted to answer your question.
Go ahead, man.
Okay. So the point that I'm making is like you were saying, I just wanted you to understand hip hop is us. We built America. America became the richest country in the world because of our free labor. Okay. We abolished slavery throughout the world. Okay. They talk about when they get on stage, they speak for us when they don't even understand our culture, our history, our ethics, our values. We civilized this nation. The reality of it all and will always be, we must get back to who we are. And we got to stop looking to other groups to save us. And we got to stop trying to include everybody and giving them a voice, because all they doing is mashing it all up. That's the reality of it all. Hot potato.
This is nonsense.
Where are
Hot
you
potato.
sending
This is
it?
nonsense. Hot potato. This is nonsense. Let me explain
just so
something
you
to
know, have just so you know, when you say hot potato, you're supposed to name who's next. You're supposed
me,
to.
Heavy.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Now that you got it, you got to pass it.
I have to say the name. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. My bad, Evan. My bad. I just wanted to just come up here. This is what I want to say, first of all. When it comes to the Latinos vote, you guys said that. Can you give me the big screen, Lovely, please? Or Alexis, one of you guys? Because I would love I love to have this conversation. I like to come with facts. You know,
She's
facts.
an
Nothing
immigrant.
you Trump supporter. Ah!
Who's the immigrant?
I'm the hot potato here. No, can somebody give me the big screen, please?
You the deal.
No. I was gonna say, I know you weren't talking to me.
Alexis, give me the big screen.
Say it now, man.
Hold on,
Alexis,
I'm clicking expand and it's not
Okay, thank you,
expanding.
Drew.
But
Thank you, Drew.
it's not heavy. I think
No. We're not about to do this because they're not about to keep on downgrading these
But
people
just tell
as
it.
if
But just
as
tell
if
us,
as
man.
if as if
Tell us what it says, man.
Hold on, y'all.
Democrats.
Hold on,
She's a
guys.
he.
Hold on, guys. Heavy, just explain what it says. I
No,
know what
because
it
I like to come
says.
with facts. I like to come with facts. And the thing why I like to come with facts is because they don't know shit. I like to show them. I like to show them that they be lying. They don't know shit. They don't do their research. So they've said that
Just like
Latino
a
women,
Democrat.
the ones
It won't
Hold
do
on,
it.
hold up. I ain't talking. They said Hispanic women are the most that voted for Trump when there's over 50% of Latino women that voted for Trump. I mean, not for Trump, for Kamala Harris. Only 40% voted for fucking Trump. So, and more Latino men actually voted for Kamala Harris. So where are you guys getting your information from? Neek, Phil,
We
Vivi.
voted at a
Where are you
90%
guys getting your
clip.
on each
information
other's
from?
We
side.
voted at a
Where are you guys getting your
90%
Hey,
information
y'all,
from?
hold on, wait. One at
Hot
a time.
potato, you gotta
One
say.
at a
Calling
time.
only 40% when we voted at a 90% clip for
I
Democrats.
said, no,
What are
you
you
said
talking
Hispanic
about?
said the vote
No,
from
listen to
Hispanic
you.
women.
One
Look how
at
you
Where?
a
analyze.
time.
Hold on.
That's
Hold
why I
on,
tried
wait.
to show.
Let's
That's why I
hold
tried to show
on.
the
Hey,
stats.
Ask the question.
hey. Listen, we can sing together, but this is a panel. It's not a choir. Okay, one at a time. Heavy would like you to put his fact check on the big screen. So he can show everybody. What?
He asked me a question. Let me answer the question.
It's one
You
at a
cannot
time.
minimize
Hot potato. I didn't say
40%.
hot potato.
One
I
at a
did not say
time.
hot
Okay,
potato.
well, hold on,
You
Heavy.
said hot potato over
Hold
me. I
on.
didn't say hot.
Hold on. Khan is not at the phone right now to put on the big screen. Neek,
Good.
with Neek or I don't want to mispronounce your
No,
name.
that's
Is
Neek.
it
It's short for you, Neek.
Can
Bell
you
or
give me
Vivi?
the hot potato head, please?
Okay,
Yeah,
hold on. Let
I'm
me
about to finish
respond.
what I
Let
want
me
to say.
answer.
So it's like you
Let
get
me
interrupted.
respond.
Why when
Hold
the
on.
other
Here's
lady
hot
asked for the
potato.
screen,
Oh,
she
you
had to
really?
watch the screen 3 times, but now Heavy asked you for the
40%.
screen.
Okay.
So
40% of our
So
people.
what you said?
40%
Hispanic
of
women,
Latinos.
Hispanic?
Hold on.
No. You said
Neek,
what?
hold
I didn't
on,
hear
What
wait,
does that
y'all.
time.
Let
say?
him chance
What
respond.
the
Let
fuck?
Heavy explain his graph.
What
Go
does
ahead,
that
Heavy.
say? What does that say? Neek, Phil, what does it say? And then on top of that, we are immigrants. Black people are immigrants because guess what? We came here in 1619.
We are
This
not
was the indigenous
immigrants. How
people.
many
This was
years?
native
Come
land.
on.
This was
Stop
hold up. I'm still
talking.
talking.
Please,
This was the native
Heavy,
land.
hold on.
In
Heavy, please
1619.
explain the graph real quick. Go ahead, honey. And then
Hev keeps
Okay.
asking my name,
In,
and then
in
I
16
respond.
in 1619, we were the first people that came on this land, right? This was the natives' land, right? Right? So therefore, you guys are coming up with this information.
No, well,
Donald Trump, hold
That's
up.
not
See,
true.
every time
Go
I
ahead.
Listen.
Neek,
Hold on,
here.
Hev.
you know what?
Hev, don't ask questions. Just make your
No, I'm not
point
asking questions.
and
I'm
then
not.
do
Yes,
your,
I
You
ask
do
did
your
questions.
ask
I
a
joint.
like to answer
question.
them. You know, I like
Ask
to
me
answer them
questions.
because they don't know it. So you know, you came in 1619, and on top of that, you want to say Malcolm X? Malcolm X said white liberals and white Republicans. He never said nothing about fucking black liberals. He didn't say none of that. He didn't say nothing about none of that. So all that shit you guys be saying, y'all just be making up shit at this damn point, or you guys must be slow.
You've been making up.
And then Donald Trump, Vivi, you just sat here and said you don't know shit, but now all of a sudden you know shit, sweetheart. Have a
I've
seat.
been
Have
knowing
a
shit.
seat.
I've been
Have
knowing
a
shit.
seat somewhere, sweetheart.
I never
You
know
just
that.
Like I said,
all right,
Donald
anything.
Trump
Hold
sitting here
on, hold
erasing
on,
Black
Heavy.
I'm very
history.
No,
smart.
He's sitting here
Yeezy is
shutting down
part
Black
of the
museums.
alphabet
Heavy,
He's sitting here shutting
community,
down Black museums.
as
He's
you
over
can
here praising
clearly
white people
tell.
as if they're
And
doing
that's the
something.
problem. She, when
Okay.
she says,
All right. I'm gonna let go.
Hot
Hold on,
potato, Devin,
Heavy.
hot potato.
Hold on,
No, I
y'all.
got
Come
the
on.
hot potato.
Hey, we are black. We are
Yeah.
black. Before we Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives, we are
Got
black.
that right.
Can we please respect each other?
That's right, lovely.
We
Hell
are
no.
black.
They respect our ancestors. They didn't respect our parents. They didn't respect. No, fuck that.
So
see what I'm saying? You talk about this is the
Fuck up, you
Hold on, sir.
uneducated jiggaboos. Shut the hell up.
First
Non-educated asses. Y'all thought y'all knew everything.
Damn,
Y'all
faggot.
act like the bunch.
Thank you. Get rid of the twang. Thank
Okay,
you.
so it's my turn. It's my turn. Hold on, no.
All right, hold
Oh,
on.
go ahead.
Go. Hold on.
Phil,
Devin.
first I'd like to say, Phil, I don't agree with your position, right? But I understand it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see one of my problems is you don't seem to have like a boomerang ideology. Like some of these people have like logically inconsistent positions. Like you standing 10 toes down on what you believe in. It aligns with like you being pro-black and you have a lived experience to match your positions, right? And your vote for Trump wasn't because he's Daddy Trump. You believed that it would benefit your financial interests the most. What I have a problem with is when people have, because I don't agree with that position, but I can understand it, right? Like I don't understand positions where people talk that pro-black shit and they say that the bigger enemy is this guy and they got Trump as daddy because they're mad at the Democratic Party because they've been voting for him, for the Democrats forever. They've done nothing for us, but they're the ones that pushed the Civil Rights Act, right? And whether you talk about the party switch or not, the conservatives are the Republicans, the progressives are the Democrats. Progress is what got us to this place, regardless of what party you identified with. We were progressives. We've historically been progressives. And when you say things like what Malcolm X said, and you exclude the fact that he wasn't talking about black or brown people at all, he was talking about white people, right? And he was talking about ideologies and political parties. But when there's some people that just don't have, it's almost like they don't have a rationale that can lead them to a place where they could see, okay, well, this guy's not doing what I thought he would do. Because like you're saying, that's an enemy to me. My lived experience tells me we got to get rid of them because they in the way. And he's going to do that. These other people that you're with, they believe in him. So that just doesn't make any sense. Hot potato Phil.
I can totally understand what you're saying. But what I'm trying to say is, well, let me address this first. First of all, we are not immigrants. We was prisoners of war.
Right.
We're the only body that's not immigrants on this land. We didn't migrate to want to be here to go through every fucking thing we went through. That's not us. Right? But what I'm saying is, when I sit back and I think about what can help my brothers the most, we need to get back out here on jobs and start saving up this paper so we can build. So
Right.
I think anything that's in the way of that is us not progressing to what we need to do.
Right.
Right. So if they're going to keep closing the door on us and keep us out here in the streets, anybody out here in the streets that's hungry, they're going to do what they do, what street people do. They're going to fight over crumbs and they're going to do this or that. So they try to trick us when they was hollering about picking oranges and bullshit like that. Nah, bro, hey, listen, it's a job right now in Muskogee, Oklahoma. It's a 5-year job. Them motherfuckers get paid $45 an hour. They work 7/12s. When they go to overtime, they getting paid $90. It's brothers that want to do that shit. They can't even get out there.
Right.
My son just finished welding school, bro. You know how hard it is for me to try to get him in the door right now, and it's all immigrants, bro.
Right.
I don't need him, boss man. He lazy. I got a cousin right now. He come work for you. This shit is going on all over the nation.
It is.
So I'm not worried about that white man, because that white man, I've been fighting this motherfucker for 400 years.
We know how to fight him.
We know how to fight him. But this new shit.
Phil, can I ask you this? Can I ask you this though, Phil? Let's be honest.
I was waiting, bro.
He was going to give it back to me, wasn't you, Phil? Because we was having a good dialogue.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Phil, I used to be I'm a radiographer. I used to be a level 2 radiographer, right? MT, VT, PT. I used to work in refineries, paper mills, Sunoco Oil Refinery, PSE&G, Salem Nuke, all that, right? That is dominated by white men. Those guys make $95 to $100 an hour as union welders, right? You got boiler makers, you got pipe fitters, welders. That's the industry that he should be in. He's blocked out of that industry because of white people. So the only other industry that we were relegated to is riddled with competition. So I understand what you're saying, But I think the bigger problem is the white supremacy, right? And so you understand what I'm saying? So I'm not disagreeing that that's not the experience. I'm just saying I think that you're looking at the wrong enemy. Hot potato. Go back to Phil.
But can somebody else get in the conversation?
Right. Right.
They the only ones having a civil.
Let me put this up. Really?
Hold up, let me
I
clear
think-
this up. I'm gonna say this last thing.
But the hot potato, like you pick up the hot potato. Y'all ain't supposed to say hot potato and pass it to Phil. It's supposed to be like once somebody say
Thank
hot
you.
potato, they stop talking. And then somebody says hot potato, and then they start talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
That's what
changed the
I'm saying.
game. My fault. My fault, Kyle.
Let me
I
say
didn't
it.
mean to
I
do
say
that.
this.
Go
Just say
ahead,
this,
Meek.
Phil.
I want to go after Meek.
Hey, so,
Okay,
so I
Phil, let
wanna
me say this.
Wait, I want to end
Come
this
on,
last
Phil,
question.
bro.
I want to end this last
Go ahead,
question.
Phil.
that you
Go ahead.
asked me. See, what you're talking about, sir, is the top of the top that's making that $100 an hour. Nigga, hell yeah, we want that. But nigga, we don't want to miss this 45 neither. Because we got to start from somewhere.
Right.
Right? So we got to start at this 45 an hour and make that 90 on overtime. But hell yeah, we want that $100 too. We want every goddamn thing.
Right.
We've been left behind so long. We want everything. We come for everything.
Lord.
And that's how I
Okay,
feel,
Phil.
brother.
So can I go now?
Yeah,
Thank
hot
you.
potato.
So thanks, hot potato. So
You
Devin
pass
and
it, say hot
Phil, I want
potato.
to speak to both of y'all. The reality is I do government contracts. We could get $200 an hour, $100 an hour right now. Okay. With the way they've been circumventing the laws is by doing government contracts. You heard about them busing 67,000 illegal immigrants driving CDLs. How did they get their CDL license,
Right.
bro?
Illegally.
Okay. So that exactly, and then they get their business license contracts, and then they do all these government contracts. They get in all this billions and billions of dollars. While you are focused on, excuse me, not you, Phil, Devin, you're focused on trying to leapfrog a person who has access to military grade equipment and trying to leapfrog them when we fighting with sticks. I've never heard somebody. Yes, I've never heard somebody go into a pew fight with a knife. I think that's illogical. Okay, what I'm trying to explain is collectively we can come at this thing more judiciously as we should.
Right.
Which would be is collectively helping each other as opposed to being on this kumbaya train,
Right.
thinking that all these people are working for us when they're undermining and working against us.
Right.
What I'm saying to you is, like me, I have my vendor's license for the government. I do government contracting. I do engineering. I make the parts. They need people to transport the parts, i.e. CDL, 18-wheelers, and they're paying $200 an hour. So while you talking about the 45 and the 90, I'm talking 200. You get it? And we build and get a whole bunch of trucks and we put our brothers on. So now
I
we
would like to
have the
respond to Nick when he
infrastructure
gets done.
to do what we need to do in order to do what we're doing. What I'm saying, and I agree 1000% with Phil about voting for Donald Trump, because what has happened and what continues to happen is the Democratic Party prioritize the alphabet community.
Right.
They
God.
prioritize the China crime, prioritize the alphabet.
No,
prioritize
yeah, you can go after me because
I'm
I
almost
can't wait.
done. They prioritized the Indian rights bill.
Right.
They prioritized all these groups when
Co-sign.
we.
I am.
Nah,
Yep.
take a cosign, homeboy. But anyway,
Right.
what I am saying,
Get it. I'm messing with you.
what I am saying is this, okay? We keep going, we keep falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Okay, they get our vote at a 90% clip.
Right.
They get our votes at a 90% clip, and then they go prioritize these other groups.
Mm-hmm. So
That's ridiculous. That doesn't make sense. That's what's happened. Hot potato, VV.
All right,
Oh,
brother.
hot potato, lovely. My turn.
I want to take the hot potato. I would like to take it, and I'm not going to be long, but I am.
Because I got a lot of things to say. So go ahead.
I am DOT certified, so I put people on the road for
Through who?
for CDL, through Concentra. I'm DOT
Okay.
certified. So when there is a lot of Hispanics that come through there, and most of them they don't even know what red, green, yellow, they don't know any of the signs of the road. They don't know how to read the books. Like, it's really, really bad.
The hell they the enemy.
Excuse me?
So that means hold on, wait a second, 555. So
they're racist
what you
against us.
what you working for? Hold on. So what you working for Concentra? That means that you deny them their physicals, right?
Correct.
When they pay past them, correct?
Correct.
So what you deny them, right?
No. I'm not the only one in there though. There is Hispanics in there that also do CDLs and stuff like that too. So that's who they go to. Instead of coming to me, they go to the Hispanic where they're going to approve.
So have you
them.
reported them through Concentra, which is the protocol for you to do so?
No, I have not. But this is something that I have just started to see within the last probably 2 to 3 months. So
you haven't reported nobody in the past 2 to 3 months.
Interrupting her.
Because I'm coming for your ass too, Neek.
It is
I'm coming for you too, Neek. Just wait. Go ahead.
Coming for me. I want.
I am, sir, because I got this.
It's not. I mean, it's not really that easy. You just have to know the channels to go through, and I am looking into it. So I am definitely going to report them. So
the reason I have an issue with that, ma'am, is because it's simply.
Oh, I am definitely going to report them. So
it's superior in saying that.
But let me tell you something about Concentra.
Go ahead, tell me about Concentra.
Superior is Latino,
right?
It does. Then she go above their head. Listen, sir,
it's harder than what you think, though.
No, it's not, ma'am. Ma'am, you're not the only person that is in trucking logistics and DOT certified on this panel. That's why
I don't know anybody else in there.
That's why I'm questioning how you're sitting on this panel amongst people that are having this discussion and saying you watched this go on for 2 to 3 months. And you have not gone to anybody within the Concentra network in order to report this.
It's a process.
Neek, can I? You know what, Neek? Go ahead. I'm gonna be quiet and finish because I'm coming to you.
Hell no, lovely, go.
The bottom line is they didn't cost 60,000 illegal truckers.
That's right.
But guess what? She's been at Concentra, which feel you in the industry too. Like it's Concentras everywhere. And so you mean for 2, but she's still admitting for 2 to 3 months. She's admitting for, but guess what?
But I have
if they are
every single one of them.
She sat on this
I don't
panel
give them their license. I don't give them their license.
She sat on this panel and stated for 2 to 3 months she's watched this go on and she has not reported it to anybody. So therefore, she's a part of the system.
No, it's not about that. It's not about that. But you have to have evidence before you go before these people.
Would you at least admit that system is bigger than you and that Mexican that can't read? That's my point.
That's the system.
And she didn't say a word.
But listen, because I agree with that part. But
like you the system, but you didn't report nothing.
These people, like Lovely said, hold on, no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, like Lovely said, you're punching down. They're not your enemy. When people say, well, they got the Mexicans in here and they ain't even said, you're punching down that hired them. The problem is the system that allows that. The problem is not them. You erase them.
Imagine blaming somebody that came over during Biden. Imagine blaming a whole group of people that came over during Biden. Well, what the hell was our excuse before that?
I like what you just said, Devin. I like what you just said.
Hold on. Do you know during 1965 how many immigrants came over?
Right.
Do you know that?
1965. So Devin, from what you just said, sir,
removing
all those people, you're saying that they're hurting the white billionaires who want all these people.
That's right.
So what are you? So what are you saying now?
No, I'm saying I think that now we're going to have to go one-on-one with them. The way that you get things done in this country is through political positioning. If we can convince them to go with us rather than them, that's when we can overtake them.
Okay,
because you already said that you guys have already, but not you, Phil, so much. But Neek has already said that he's scared of white motherfuckers because he said they got the pew-pews and he got a stick. So he's scared. This is a scared nigga there. So
Nick didn't say that about he's scared.
I don't got stealth bombers, homeboy.
He described.
Come on, let's not do that.
Yesterday.
Let's keep it a buck.
No.
Well, I want to
he
get into my
I
point.
don't got
because-
stealth joints.
go ahead, Lovely. I'm sorry.
David, I just want to get into this point real quick.
Yeah, you the one running
I
there
just
with
want to get
your-
into this point real quick because I just hold on. I just want to get it. I just want to get into this point.
Hold on a second.
I just want to get into this point. I just want to get into this point real quick. So I have pulled military equipment out of MOTSU. Okay, I done pulled military out of equipment out of North Carolina. I done pulled it out of SIAD. And I'm here to tell you, when I've done that, pulling from Herlon, California, taking it back to the ports of Philly and Baltimore and stuff, that's why I'm asking Nick. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never seen a Hispanic person pull out of those places.
Depends on the company.
And so my question to you is,
Hold on, Lovely.
Hold
Lovely,
on,
you know the
I'm not
difference?
finished. Which military stronghold did you do your contracts for? Because I'm trying to see if I've ever been there.
Honeywell, General Dynamics, Marauder. Should I continue?
That's not military though. I don't think.
They are primes. What do you mean?
That's not. I don't think that you need. Let me answer. Need. Could you let me? Need. Come on, Need. Let me answer.
Are you talking about out of Greensboro, sir? General Dynamics out of Greensboro. Max
General
Leesville,
Dynamics
sir.
is all over the world.
Yeah,
You ever
let
heard
me
of
answer.
Okay, listen.
Let me answer, Need.
Hold up, bro.
Need,
Hold
No,
up,
let
bro.
me. I got this.
you gotta
I'm a
listen,
grown
man.
Let me
You done
answer.
went into the deep water.
Yeah,
Like she
want me-
has to-
Somebody else
I
answer
said
the
2
question,
words
brother.
and you guys are jumping down the throat.
No, because she was asking
hold on.
B.
Do you deal in like they aerospace? Hold
Let me
on.
answer.
So do you deal in like they aerospace division or what? A General
Yes.
Dynamics?
I do aerospace and I do the boating. You heard of electric boat? Have you heard of
bullshit? Thank you, lovely.
It's called
my
General
God.
Dynamics. Look it up.
You
Electric
can't
boat.
with him. You gotta talk to Fella
But
B.
this is, I believe you
Okay,
did.
listen. Let me help you understand.
I
Okay,
can't say this.
let me
I'ma follow
help
you
you
too, Phil.
understand.
Nick, hold
Okay.
on a second.
But
Government-
this is the
Hold on,
thing.
let me
But this
speak.
is the thing.
No.
When you talk,
Let me
Phil,
speak. You ask a question.
you
let me
answered
answer.
me. You answered it. You answered
This
it,
the host,
sir.
y'all. This the host.
You answered it. But can you be fair? Okay, go ahead, Con. I'm
I
sorry.
was about to say, Phil about to leave. You want to say something real quick, Phil?
Yeah, real quick, man. Hey, I
Hey,
appreciate
he about
this.
to drop a chair and then leave. That's what he always do.
Yeah, I appreciate this whole room and the whole conversation, but I do want to say this before I leave. I don't believe no people is wrong for helping a people.
Right.
I just believe us as people have to do the same exact thing. And I said this to Khan yesterday. We got to quit focusing on making these strong brothers, which I'm one of them, focus on football, basketball, and rap. We need to start making these boys politicians so they can get up in there and they can go where the real power is and start making.
So that's your family, you know. But
Why
I'm
you
sorry.
talking to me, faggot?
Quit talking to me every goddamn time.
Come on now.
Come on.
That was some real. He was trying to get.
I just want to say something about General Dynamics before we move
Well,
on.
we found common ground with Phil.
Hold on, wait, David. I want to say
My
something about
fault.
General Dynamics before we move on. Literally, a lot of LTL companies hold their freight, like FedEx, UPS, Yellow, or whatever. They typically haul either drive-ins or they have the doubles. So you're going to see a diverse, different types of people because it's considered general specialized freight. I'm thinking that you were talking about actual military.
Well, something happened.
Sorry, I got a call. But the thing is, Nick, what I'm saying is you're being very, when you said General Dynamics and you caught up a few others, you know that's a lot of drive-in freight. And who hauls a lot of drive-in freight, Nick? Tell us.
No, you tell me. You're the one in that field. I do the contracting. I make the parts for these
Well,
companies.
sir, if you do the contract and then you make the
Why would
parts,
I be
you should
worried
know who
about
you
the-
should know who haul. If you
No, I don't.
Sir,
That's
if
not
you
how
deal,
it
if you
works.
deal,
It's called
sir, if you deal with
procurements. Hold on.
contracts,
Wait. Time
you
out.
should
Time
know
out.
who is
Listen.
hauling your contracted freight,
Ma'am,
sir.
I know who hauls my stuff.
Then
but
why
you're not
are you
listening.
why you saying you don't know?
That's the driver who hauling your shit.
Right.
I'm
So
not
why
a
are you saying
driver.
you don't know?
I'm a
You should know.
manufacturer. This is the whole
I
concept.
said that's your driver. So who's
listen
hauling
to
off
the
with your
difference.
shit?
Yo, all of y'all jumping down my throat about a
Because
trucking
you're not
accident.
answering
Well,
the
I'm jumping down your
questions.
throat because you up here
Listen,
being
listen.
disingenuous, sir.
I
That's
am
why.
not. Listen, why don't you listen?
She
I
calls
am
you
not
sir.
in trucking.
I'm being
I'm
very
an
respectful.
engineer. Listen. I am an engineer. I make the parts for the satellites. I make the parts.
Okay,
for
so if
the
you're an
planes.
engineer, why are you negotiating contracts?
I'm trying to help you understand. If you let me get 2 words out instead of looking for a syllable that might be disagreeing
Nah,
with
you
you.
be crying
That's
in
what
your first
you doing
paragraph.
the same thing,
Don't
Devin.
cry,
Look, I
just
still-
answer.
Not what it
I
is,
don't
Devin.
cry.
He know
Every
what
time
it
I
is.
say
He
two-
on a panel with
Yo,
somebody
Khan,
that know what the
Khan,
fuck they
this- I'ma
talking
talk
about.
to
So
you,
he trying to
Khan,
be
Khan.
careful.
Syllable. Khan, I can't get 2 words out. These people get full sentences out.
You got
And they
2
want to
minutes
try to
now.
critique me
You got
before
2
I
whole
get
minutes.
a
Go ahead. You got 2 whole minutes.
half a word out.
You got 2 minutes. You got a minute and 50 now. So what
Thank
are you
you
trying to
very
say?
much.
Hold on. This is what
Okay.
I'm confused at. Real quick. You said you make parts, but I thought we were talking about like logistics, moving parts around.
No, what we're doing is talking about government contracting.
Okay.
Government contracting is all of it, okay? Donald Trump just allocated $1.4 trillion in defense. They changed the name from DOD to Department of War, DOW. It's the whole gambit. When we talk about 1.5 trillion, when we talk about government contraction, I do. It's called procurements. You do quotes. So who some lovely's talking about, I don't negotiate contracts, just so you know. They're RFPs, RFIs, they're IDIQs. Those are the terms that are used, okay? What I don't know, and I'm not intimate in, is the whole full capacity of dispatch when it comes to trucking. I know who picks up my loads. I know who drops off my loads. I know the SOPs. I know all the standards, ISO 9000s. I know all of those different things. What I am saying, and instead of trying to shut a brother down who has intimate knowledge of all these companies' works, all these companies' works in intimate means to get somewhere, you should possibly listen before you critical of somebody before they finish a sentence or a word. That shows the lack of immaturity. When somebody talks to me, I'm definitely because that's what this is supposed to be about. I already know. And the last thing I wanted to say is trying to find out. I said when I hear Lovely say she's in that field, I'm like, great. That means I can literally get her to load my loads or transport my loads. Or the brother saying that he wants to get in there, let's do it together.
Manufacturing and quality management systems, QMS, sir. And sir, I don't need to haul anything. I find it funny that you're up here saying that you are manufacturing and quality management, negotiate contracts. Sir, what you do is you probably manage a dock. I'll give you that. You're not to haul anything. That just by the codes you named off, by all of those codes I listened to, they align with somebody that is in quality control. That is what you do, sir. And it's nothing wrong with being in quality control. Because one thing about it, you're going to have an engineer and then you're going to have somebody that negotiates the contracts. They're not doing the same thing, sir, in this field. That's why they say trucking and logistics. Okay, so you have a manual side and you have a logistics side. And so when you were calling out all those codes, sir, those align with quality control. You initially stated that you saw a bunch of Hispanics and immigrants. Sir, if you negotiating contracts, you're not even going to be out there to see who's there. You're going to be in an office looking at numbers and see immigrants. Sir, the reason you know who's out there is because you work on these docks and you're checking the quality of your freight. I've hauled for Dynamic, sir. That's how I know a lot of LTL companies haul for them. And a lot of LTL companies have diverse drivers, whether they be Hispanic, black, white, blue, or brown. And that is my issue with a lot of people that voted for Donald Trump is y'all get up here and y'all don't know who y'all on these panels with, and you spread a lot of misinformation, but people believe you because you are very well spoken. Being well spoken and wrong, it's horrible.
I think, I think not just that. I'm gonna go with like 30 seconds because he still described the common enemy, right? Because in that field where you're doing 30 seconds, because first of all, Elon Musk is a single source bidder for government contracts through the Department of War. If you look at the billions of dollars that he's gotten, they're paying him to practice. Research and development is practice. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing. He's just practicing, and they're paying him billions of dollars to do that. You cannot compete for that contract because it's a single fuck. You cannot compete for that. I understand that you're scared of white people. You're scared to compete with white people. The difference is, as a consultant, an education consultant, I do compete with white people. I'm not afraid of them. I understand that an immigrant is not my enemy. That's why we have different perspectives and different positions, because I don't think that there's anything that they can do to disrupt anything that I'm doing, because I'm too qualified. There's no way. So I just don't understand why there's a perseveration to punch down on a group of people that realistically can't compete with you if you position yourself correctly. Right? Like, so that's my only issue, bro. Like, there's no way that there's Hispanics in that industry competing for those contracts. They're just not there.
Can we please tap the screen, get this live to 10K, and please give the panel. Don't give me necessarily. The panel's doing all the work. I'm just here looking good, and they're making me look good. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Vivi, it's on you. Are you ready to become a Democrat yet? You ready to flip? Maybe she can. Can y'all hear me?
Sorry about that. Yes.
Okay,
I didn't even know it was directed on me. I don't really have a lot to say. I just believe that like I said, we should start to take care of our sweep, as my great grandmother would say, sweep around your own front door before we start sprinkling and giving other people nuggets and gold and silver and stuff. So we need to make sure that we are taken care of as a whole and as a collective in our community. So it's a lot of things we need to do in our community. And so I don't feel like we have the necessities to give a whole lot of nuggets to people. So I give a whole lot of nuggets, like you're doing what's right, and then keep doing it. So, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing, and I'll keep definitely people that the people that come through the Concentra, they do not get DOT certified over here. So, and I am going to let people know about the Hispanics there too.
Do you think that Black people are doing better or worse than we were, let's say, 20 years ago? Where do you think we at?
I'm gonna say we're kind of at a standstill. That's what I feel like. I mean, I'm not gonna say better. I'm not gonna say.
You don't think we improved at all?
Well, I mean, I think because we still 20 years ago we were still trying to help people, and everybody's in our back pocket trying to help, and everybody wants to help everybody. But now we have come, I feel like in the last 5 years.
I just wanted to say that I think it's very explanatory that when it comes time to really stand on what you say, and you know this, Clint, because it happened last night. It's like you can go an hour and you know it, right? It's like you can go an hour and a half with.
But now we have come, I feel like in the last 5 years.
I just wanted to say that I think it's very explanatory that when it comes time to really stand on what you say, and you know this, Clint, because it happened last night. It's like you can go an hour and you know it, right? It's like you can go an hour and a half with, but we're sitting here blaming, and I love the panel.
We got some smart individuals on the Democratic Party side, I will say. Or maybe they're on the progressive side. I don't want to say what you keep leaving for, Nick? Come on, Black, man. Come on, Black. Yeah, I like that. Come on, Black. No, y'all ain't get the joke. But are we Gator? Do you want to do your showtime, or should I end it now? Right on you. No. Did you have anything else to say? Fa.
No, that was it. I was just saying I'm glad that before the live always end, we come to an honest common ground. That's where the growth will begin.
Okay. We got to remember to do that, though, because, some people live wild and they get bad.
Yeah, but that's the same thing. Like it's okay. It'll work out.
I appreciate you for having hope in us. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that Black people are doing better or worse than we have in the last 20 years? Okay. I'm going to end it right here, Katie. How's my mic? Though? No, I'm messing with you. I'm kidding. Appreciate you, brother.
Rolled back policies that have directly helped Black people in this country. He rolled back a landmark legislation that was aimed to help communities in rural Alabama, Black communities in rural Alabama, clean up their sewage-filled water. They had issues with that, and there was legislation, there was a ruling to fix that, and he rolled it back, calling it illegal DEI. Same thing with this new appropriations bill that just passed that has to do with water, clean water. He rolled back policies that were directly impacting the Black community. Biden had implemented a division within the EPA to focus on environmental justice. So for people in the same situation as those rural Alabama people, where dirty water was flowing into their community, it was focused on trying to help people who are Black, who are people who are like us, that are in those situations. And they destroyed that whole division with that appropriations bill. He is not for Black people. He doesn't care about Black people. He doesn't want to see Black people succeed. When you vote for him, you're rolling back the progress for Black people. Even when it comes to grants, whenever you even have the Black in the name of the grant, it gets flagged for review. That's not a president that cares about us.
I'm calm down. Let me say this. I am the reason why we're so mad is because y'all voted for this. Y'all voted for a racist, a narcissist. Y'all voted for a racist party. The fact is, you guys keep on saying, just like Vivi said, the funding, we're not getting no funding. You know why we're not getting no funding? Look what he's doing to the Black communities. He's not giving money to us. That's their plan. And the fact that you guys are up here going for a man talking about, I want my kids to be a welder. What about doctors? What about lawyers? What about that? Because, first of all, the Black women are the most demographic people right now. Black people are succeeding. These racists are trying to bring us down because they see Black people, Black men in school being educators, not just fucking journeyman workers, not just blue collar workers. That's what you guys are not getting. And that's why we're always upset with you guys, because you guys are sitting here going to workers. That's what you can a white I can't even say it right, but it's crazy. It's really crazy. A white administration, and it's crazy to me that you guys are still thinking they're going to help us. They're not. As you can see, Donald Trump is rolling back. He already rolled back DEI. He's taking away Black museums, our history. He's telling the school teachers not to teach Black history. Come on now. Make that make sense. Like, that's why I yell at you. That's why I cut you guys out. Because guess what? Y'all voted against your mother. Y'all voted against your ancestors. Y'all voted against your grandparents. Y'all voted against your kids, your nieces, your nephews. Because guess what? Now they got to deal with this. Do you guys know who you guys put in the Supreme Court? That's for the next 30 fucking years. This is what you guys wanted. Now you guys want us to come together? No. You guys keep on going for a white man. Why would we want to come together with you guys? He's the one stealing our money for our communities. He's the one destroying our communities and gentrifying it by building fucking tall buildings, tall apartment buildings that we won't be able to afford, making housing market so high where black people got to leave their houses after 40-something years. This shit's crazy. It's crazy to me.
Job heavy. That was so attractive. I like that. I know you had to calm down. I like that. You needed Lovely. You needed Lovely's voice to calm you down. I see.
Yeah, y'all.
I'm sorry, Conscious. I'm sorry, Vivi, but Vivi, I know you're a black woman, but I don't like the way the way black women are out here. They're unemployed. There's over 400,000 black women unemployed, and the numbers are rising. The numbers are rising. You could be next. You know they're just firing black women just because. This shit's not okay.
They're not just
the
host about to speak. The host is about to speak.
They are firing black women just because. What are you talking about?
Hold on, y'all. The host is about to speak. Heavy. Hold on.
They're fine. Everybody. I'm back. Con said I.
Go ahead, Con.
I just want to say thank you, Hev. Hold on real quick, Nikki. You got it. I just want to thank you, Hev, for being calm and cool, bro. I appreciate you, and I understand, but we can't be vicious initially when we meet somebody. We gotta like warm up to them a little bit.
Yeah, I'm learning. My bad.
You good though, man. But sometimes we do need you, so don't ever think it's a flaw. But sometimes we just gotta. Okay,
Dad, calm, because my dad's 75 years old. For my dad to see this and my dad to have tears in his eyes because he's seen this with his own eyes. Why you laugh? Why you guys? What's funny, Nick? What is funny?
Problem right there. It's like, it's funny, but the same people that's laughing is the same people that voted for the white man. The same people that's laughing is the same motherfuckers that was lying earlier. The same people that's laughing is the same reason we in the shit.
Said a word yet. You hear this? Look, listen.
And nothing y'all said made no motherfucking sense.
This is the catch. This is
you give a black person a little bit of money, they gonna vote for a cracker.
Look,
that's not what happened.
You hear this? This is the catch.
You ain't even in the tax bracket benefit, motherfucker.
Hold on. Go ahead. The host called on Neek. Go ahead, Neek.
Energy.
Thank you very much. See,
people always
what
yapping.
I've learned,
and don't even know people's
what I've
tax
learned
bracket.
is this. You know, when we talk about racism and everything like that, right? What I've learned now is everybody in the world who has so much vitriol in their tone are Democrats. Okay,
right.
The Republicans ain't sitting over here yelling and screaming and getting all
stupid as fuck. Cause they feel stupid as fuck.
Still, look, respectfully, again, do you see what I'm saying? This is the point.
Let them get it off because I gotta respond.
Yeah, because you, it's me who you don't like. It's not what I'm saying.
I don't dislike you.
Got nothing but love for you, brother.
I don't got nothing. Let me tell you something, Neek, about me. Hold on, Neek. I just want to tell you this. I got a black husband and I got black sons. I love black men.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And we could get money together because you're in the field that I need. But let's see, we need to get past the bull. Okay, that's the reality.
What bullshit? What bull, Nico?
I'm gonna say this. Hold on. One thing.
I'm sorry,
One thing I would definitely do. One thing. Let me tell you what I can give. Let me tell you one thing I can definitely give conservatives credit for is messaging. One thing about conservatives, I'm gonna tell y'all, conservatives, aka these Republicans, they know how to create a boogeyman. And while we are down here arguing with each other, right, about see, I'm gonna tell y'all, immigrants was the smoke screen they gave y'all to focus on. Okay, being somebody that actually has followed economics and policy since maybe about 2015, that is what I realized. Why they have y'all worried about immigrants, right? They are passing economic policy that is hurting everybody. it was someone mentioned they're
thought I
walking
was
back
gonna get a
grant.
chance to speak.
They're
Lovely.
well,
just
you
came in
but
and
you gave me the floor. But see, when a black woman
I
starts
thought you
making
just
sense,
said you wanted
when
to
a
no,
black woman starts making sense,
no, I
right?
thought you was gonna
Want me
say
tell you? Want
one
me tell you?
thing.
The thing is, what you don't like, Nick, is I'm making you think because what I'm saying, what it is making you think because this is no, it's a fact. Conservatives have messaging down since we think about. I'm gonna ask you a question. But listen, sir. I understand you are an engineer that does contracts as well. I understand that, but this is the thing. Somebody that is in contracts and engineering, they would be more worried about economic policy than they would be about who's pulling up to their docks and what race they are. Because if you are an engineer in logistics, sir, that negotiates contracts, you know economic policy affects those contracts and caps on those contracts you can get, especially when you're dealing with the federal government.
I'm a Black American citizen first. My family fought in every war for the past 200 years. Here,
what does that have to do with what I just
what
said?
it has to do with is when I see Latinos pull up on my docks and getting all my loads and sending them all over the place and getting all that money.
First of all, if they're your, hold on, wait, Con. I'm gonna get this out. If they're your loads, you have a say so in who gets them. So if a lot of Hispanics are giving your loads that you are over the contracts to, that means you gave them those loads.
What happened?
That's why I'm sitting up here and I'm telling y'all, this man does not negotiate contracts because when he said dynamics, right? That's a lot of LTL freight. LTL is UPS, FedEx, Yellow. Those are the LTL companies. So this is the thing. If this is your freight, right? This is your freight. You have control over this freight and you are the one negotiating these contracts. You have a chance to say, you know what? In yourself, you're not going to say it out loud because you will be sued and you and I both, but you don't know that because you up here cosplaying as a motherfucking freight broker when you really a dock worker because every code you called out deal with quality assurance. So then when I sat up here, can I ask anybody on this panel that knows anybody dealing with logistics? Are they more worried about immigrants or economic policies? They more worried about economics.
Yes,
they're worried about their numbers.
They worried about their numbers and that money. So that is why I said, yes. Oh, don't get me started on Terrace Gator. You know, I be talking all fucking night.
Because I work in logistics.
This is the thing. That's how he's up here cosplaying and he's a fucking liar. My issue, I don't have an issue with him. I have an issue with the fact that he's up here and he's lying and he will go in a panel full of people that don't know and they will listen to him throw out all these quality assurance codes and take what he's saying as a fucking fact. And he keeps screaming, I'm an American, I'm a Democrat. Anybody in logistics is they more worried about the numbers. They don't give a fuck about who's coming in them damn dogs.
Lovely. You done ran a man off. And let me tell you this. The only thing that I disagree with is you said that Republicans are good at messaging. I don't believe that. I believe that they're good at making Democrats believe that we owe them a platform to say their message. That's what I believe. I believe that they're talking to a low information voter and all they have to do is repeat it. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be logical. All they have to have is the space to say it. And the Democrats keep giving them the space to say it. The media gave Donald Trump for 4 years after he got, after he lost that election against Biden to just message. That's all they need. They just need it. If you listen to them, anytime you ask them a question, they never fucking answer the question. They talk about other shit. This man sat on TV yesterday and said he wants the Republicans to take over national elections. They all came out and said he's talking about voter ID. That's all they need. They just need the space to say the message. They're not good at messaging. They're just talking to dumbass people.
We've been having. And it feels like it just came out of the same rhetoric that we've been hearing for like the past 40 years. But this time it's become like their center point of conversation. Like it was what they were talking about in 2016, but then it became like the center point of this whole administration. And we not only acknowledged it, but Biden and Kamala, they started to acknowledge that as well. They started talking about immigration and putting it in people's minds. That's the issue, I think, is like, instead of saying we need to solve the problem by making the system faster, like this has always been a problem, we should be improving it. Now we're talking about undocumented people and how they are affecting people's lives and how horrible that is. That's the wrong framing for this issue. And because they gave ground, I blame them on that in a way. Because you gave ground on that, now we are in this mess where we have to be on defense almost. It doesn't make sense. It's not a real problem in my mind.
Oh, men in the women's bathroom. Like, why are you even addressing that? Like, I ran for office right after Kamala lost, right? And what the ACLU was even sending me questionnaires, and it had the national Republican talking points as questions. Like, and I did exactly what they did. I didn't answer that shit. I said, I'm about humanity. Like, what the fuck? I'm not even like, I raised 7 kids. I got 15 grandkids. I've never seen a fucking man in a women's bathroom. When I drive to Florida to go see one of my daughters and my grandkids, like every time I go in the bathroom, I see white men come in there, they pee, and then they leave. They don't stop and so if you see tampons in the men's bathroom, ignore the tampons like you ignore the soap in the water, motherfucker. Like, so some of these things just don't make sense. And we're entertaining this shit. That's the problem. We give license to the lie, and that's why we lose.
Yep.
Like there's no way that I could have beat a 26-year incumbent with 74% of the fucking vote. There's no way.
Yep.
Unless people are having that 6 years, but we keep entertaining the bullshit that they're talking about. Like the shit is just, it's irrelevant. Like the shit that he's talking about is fucking irrelevant.
So like, I keep hearing like we need to work on ourselves. We need to improve ourselves. We need to do better for our community.
It's irrelevant.
Well, you can do that now. You don't have to wait for 4 years for the time it's going to take to quote unquote get rid of illegal immigrants. Why would you even wait? If you are recognizing that there's opportunities for people here in this country right now, Black people in your community, that's you tell people about those opportunities. You build them up from the time that they're in school, like in elementary school, up until the time they're adults. You continue to strive for education, talk about like the government grants, talk about all these things that you're mentioning to us as if we don't know about those things, and try to make that be the case for everybody that is growing up into those fields. You can't just talk about illegal immigrants and pretend like they're blocking everybody's path. They got there. How did they get there? They didn't just get there. If you're saying that an illegal immigrant, somebody who's just coming across, quote unquote, coming across the border, they always say that same rhyme, coming across the border, they randomly can just get a job better than you. There has to be something that they're doing different that you're not doing. If that's the case, if that's even true that that's happening, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like you're saying that your family has been here 200 years. Okay, if your family's been here 200 years, what have you been doing for the Black community yourself, personally? Have you been talking to kids growing up? Have you been trying to get people into these fields? Have you been petitioning your governor, petitioning your people in your, like, what have you been doing? That's my question.
Nothing. Let me give you an example. I was on a panel earlier, and we were talking about what Donald Trump said. Right, where he said that the Republicans should run a national election. Do you know that the first thing they said was, he just says dumb shit sometimes, but you're telling me that nobody believes that we need to have an ID when you vote? And I'm like, I don't even want to fucking talk about whether you need an ID when you vote. I want to talk about why the fuck he said small government Republicans, local control Republicans are advocating for the national elections being ran by the federal Republicans. Like that doesn't even make any sense. But what he wanted to keep talking about was, do we think we need IDs? And we talked for 2 hours about voter ID.
Oh my God.
Then they talked about the bill. And then I said, well, the bill doesn't talk about having an ID when you go vote. The bill talks about having proving your citizenship and an ID when you register to vote. See, so what I'm saying is they don't understand nuance. So when you're having these conversations with these people, it's not even real. It's like a simulation. And if you don't have somebody like Lovely that's on a fucking panel that knows that industry and can wear their ass out and make them run, like she said, they're going to be sitting there signaling to a crowd, and people are going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to follow him and listen to that dumbass shit that he's talking.
Yeah.
That shit makes no sense. Now, Phil's a little different. Like, I understand Phil really had a well thought out position. I disagree with the shit, but his was a little bit different. Neat. That motherfucker he in a way.
What I'm listening to, it's like you are just simping. You're like, we need to vote for. Why do we need to vote for Donald Trump? It just doesn't make sense. Like you're saying we need to vote for him. You haven't articulated a single reason beyond you basically just hate immigrants. You don't like any immigrants. You prefer them not to be here, and that's what you want. That has nothing to do with improving the Black community. Those are two separate things.
That's
Exactly.
what I'm saying. You're literally taking a fault and pushing it on any available party. Anything that they shift our mind to is what you'll blame it on next, until we look internally and see what can we do within our own community to progress. You cannot push the fault on everybody else based off of what the news is going to tell you sounds good. He didn't even have any factual grounds to stand on as to how Trump benefited their income.
Oh no, of course not.
You're not in that bracket for it to benefit you, for you to say that you voted for him for an economical benefit. There's no way.
Understand how I don't know if this has been going around or people know about this, but I was just looking at some information about how the Trump administration has gone to court. That this has been a long-running court case. I think I don't know how this came about, but they basically the Trump administration admitted that Doge, like the people in Doge, unauthorized, in a quote-unquote unauthorized way, gave our social security information to a third party.
Musk. Yeah, to Elon Musk. No. Yep.
To a third party. So they gave, not to just Elon. Elon gave it, the Doge people gave it to a third party who's not Elon, somebody else, like a organization that their stated purpose is to make sure that elections are, what was the word? Not elections are fair, but that to overturn elections in certain cases. That's their stated goal. It says it in the court documents. And they said that they did that accidentally. They don't know how it happened, but they gave that information to that company. How can we're here sitting here talking about this while our social security information is in a third party's hands and the government gave it to them. Like,
let me tell you what's wilder. Let me tell you what's wilder. Inside of Project 2025, right? They have executive, I think it's called the executive leadership or something like that, right? And it's talking about the presidency. In Project 2025, it tells you that they believe in a unitary form of rule. And what they're saying is that the bureaucracy has caused fraud, waste, and abuse and all this shit. So what they want to do is take all that power and wrap it up into one person. And it's called unitary form of control. And that's exactly what they're doing. And they talk about in there the federal elections.
It makes sense with what's going on right now. They want to wrap all their power into either Trump or a strong, like you said, the executive, but it's not even the executive branch. It's almost a few people within the executive branch. It's almost like it's directed by Trump himself in this case, but whoever the next person is that they want to install, it'll be that person. I don't know how they support that. I thought they hated all that.
That's what I'm saying. I be asking.
I thought they didn't like that.
I'm like, you guys want a king? Like you don't want. See, because even if let's just say that just compare Biden and Kamala. I mean Biden and Trump, right? Like they said that the Democratic Party made Biden get out of the race. So that means there's more than one person making sure that we have a democracy. Even if you don't agree with the decisions, he wasn't able to just do whatever the fuck he wanted. On their side, they can't make Trump do shit. He gonna do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And they're gonna follow behind him. Like there's no advising him. There's no collaborative. There's no collective. It's him. And they're okay with that. Like they can't see the contrast. So let's just take the fact that she was black off the table. Don't you think that there's a collective group of people that are having conversations about what is in the best interest of the American people? And wouldn't it be more likely for one or two people in that if they were doing something nefarious to say, yo, this shit ain't right, we shouldn't do this, opposed to one person that's just doing what the fuck they want?
Well, if they believe that their king can do no wrong, then they would prefer that one person because they don't believe he can make a mistake. I mean, you could see whenever he backtracks, they're like, oh, 4D chess. He was just making the art of the deal. So they don't really, I don't see them seeing any negatives, anything bad that Trump is doing. They just excuse it. So it's going to be the same thing for anybody they choose. They prefer that. Like they think that he's better than them. I really do believe that. Like because he's rich, because he's a billionaire, he deserves to be in that position. He deserves to rule over them. And they shouldn't be able to criticize him. I really feel that has to be what they think.
Never looked at it from that perspective, but when you said that, I don't know why. I feel like that 100% makes complete sense now. Compared to all, I mean, we've asked so many perspectives, like why, or, what caused that. I haven't heard anything that made sense. That was the most, man, Gator, you got to come in here every night. You got to come in.
Yeah,
I'm here often enough.
Yeah, but this is why I say Blagger is the most dangerous for our community involved. Because I mean, I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. And then when he knew I knew what I was talking about, he kept jumping. He jumped to the LGBTQ. He jumped.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen nobody get dog walked like that. That was a different type of dog walking. I've been on these panels for a long time. You tore his head. So
but Devin,
I ain't never
I'm
seen
here.
that like that.
But Devin, I'm sitting here. I'm like this. Everything he called him like I'm like, and it is nothing wrong with being a dog worker. I would have had much more respect for him if he would have said, I work on the docks and that's all I see come in, But he's sitting up here saying I'm an engineer and I negotiate contracts. Then he say I make the parts. Anybody that worked in manufacturing, that the person making the parts is not the one in the damn office negotiating the damn contract.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just common fucking sense. And that's what gets me is that
small business.
Hell,
come on, son. And let me tell y'all when he said dynamics. Let me tell y'all because in my earlier years of trucking, I worked for an LTL company, and we used and that's why I said, "Are you in Greensboro?"
Lovely, you gonna get us fucked up.
How? What I do? But I'm sitting up here. Then when he was talking about military grade, I called out I only called out two of the bases, y'all. And then he walked right into it. Didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about. But he'll go in a MAGA live or a Blagger live and talk like that. And they will cheer his ass on just like that lady BB was up here.
Yes,
BB
brother.
was cheering. And you saw how she got quiet when I started dog walking his ass. She like,
Baby,
God
she
damn.
was believing every dream, honey. I bet she was gonna slide in that engineer DMs until she found out it was all bullshit.
Yeah, she said, "Oh, this motherfucker ain't got a bag."
And Clint ain't
He
see it,
catching
but
the
only
bus to work.
reason Heavy was going in because Heavy peeped the bullshit from the beginning.
From the
I know
gate,
his approach was off, but Heavy peeped the bullshit from the beginning.
When he started listing all the codes, I was like, that sounds fake. Because whenever someone starts listing every code randomly and not really explaining it all, just saying this code, that code, this code, that code, I'm like,
First of all,
you're not saying anything.
you had to leave the chat, get on Google, come back in the chat, argue with them codes, leave the chat again. I'm like, just forget it. Just forget it.
I thought she was done. I was like, oh, he done cooked.
He came back with more.
I said,
Look, and I put in the comments, he went to go look up some more terms to Google some more goddamn terms.
He said, let me get off this doc talk and get on this engineer talk because I'm off.
And I'm sitting up here, you mean to tell me you an engineer But you more worried about who pulling up in a dock versus the economic
But
policies.
you don't know who paid you for that contract.
Versus the economic policies that's going to affect how you can put together this contract.
Now, Angelin was worse than any of them.
God.
And the one from last night, I forget her name, Eros or something like that. I think.
Hey, friend.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I can't deal with Eros.
I can't
You
do
know,
that.
can I tell y'all something?
I
I
can't.
am never on the panel anyway. No, Con, have you noticed that when I be on the panel, them two David just name don't never come up?
Hold on. I pray you never leave because I couldn't believe the bullshit I was hearing.
Yeah, me and 555 was having a hard time with this.
We had a hard
and then Angela was in the comments saying when Vivi said black women, she said you laughing about black women lose their jobs. I said no, that's what I was laughing at, the fact that black unemployment is higher than it ever has been under this current administration. And then I was laughing at the fact that this administration has stated that nursing isn't a professional degree because they put a cap on being under this current administration. RNs, nurse practitioners, it's a shortage of nurses right now. That's why in Tennessee, you can basically get a nursing degree for free because they need nurses so bad.
I thought you was gonna tell Phil that and about the diploma mill down in Florida with all the white
But
people get out of
this
there.
the thing. I'm gonna tell you about a truck drivers, Devin. I will say this: you do have like undocumented immigrants is affecting trucking, but it's not so much to the point that it's affecting us as bad as these horrible. It's affecting us as bad as conservatives have been good with messaging, because when it comes to trucking, the boogeyman they gave truck drivers was immigrants. Meanwhile, you got this horrible tariff policy that's slashing rates in half. Like you go to steel plants, right? They are laying off people. They bragging about overtime. Let a person in a steel mill get a minute of overtime. Shit, they gonna be laid the fuck off.
I was trying to tell Phil when he was making himself believe that his son couldn't get in because of an immigrant. I'm like, that's not what it is. It's the economic standing of that field altogether. And that field was never dominated by Hispanics. It's always been dominated by the white man.
Right. And it kind of tell you, I dog walk a man up here was pretending to be a crane operator that night. Then somebody went on my page.
What's his name? Ken? What's the name?
What
Ken?
was it? No, stay right. Stay right.
Okay.
That was
Black
his name.
dude or what?
White.
Oh.
And guess what, Devin? He was telling me I don't operate a crane. A blagger went on my page and said it's on her page. She on her page operating a crane.
Dev, he came on the other day, the Italian dude. Remember? He
With the
was-
ugly dog.
Yeah.
That's
I remember
who
who
it
you're talking
was.
about. I remember who you're talking about.
And then it came when he was like, I said, well, let's go license for license. I said, I turn on my camera. I'm not turning on my camera showing you my license.
Baby, if I had mine, I'll cut mine on right now.
And guess who was helping him attempt the dog walk me, Devin?
Aros.
No,
Oh.
Sagan. They don't come on the panel when I'm up here.
Oh.
Well, one of them tried to make a correction and said I drive a forklift. Was that on this panel?
I don't remember that. You in education, right, Devin?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I do. I do educational advocacy and consulting. Like, so I got some contracts like with the Office of Defense Services. And I'm gonna be honest, when Kamala when they first put her in, I didn't really know her like that. And I bought into the bullshit about her, like the fake videos where she was talking real slow. I was like, we never gonna win this motherfucker. Then when I went and did my research and I found out, like, I'm on a truancy task force in the state of Delaware where we use some of the policies that she implemented in California. Like, so when it comes to restorative justice, she did a lot of work that drives like the legal profession and school systems across the country. So she was she was powerful. I think that she's just not like
no.
She's not she's not, well, I think she's not inspirational. Like she's like an administrator. Like I consider certain people administrators and then certain people are like leaders or politicians. You know what I'm saying? She's somebody that she probably would have gotten more done than any president. Yeah, but she would have gotten more done than any president. But I just think her ability to tell a story like Barack Obama is just not. It's just not that. He was just so smooth with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's one of the only reasons she just wasn't inspirational. But she was probably the most qualified person to ever run for the motherfucking office, to be quite honest.
I see her.
It shouldn't have been. No,
You know
it shouldn't have been.
is. But I seen her on the forum and she was talking about that. She was like, why would I spend most of my time trying to like advocate on the outside when I can do better on the inside with laws? Yeah, I can't
Yeah, she a bad girl.
Yeah, she's slick with it.
She's a pragmatist. Like she knows how to get shit done.
Yeah.
I think the problem is, number one, people ain't ready for a woman. Number two, they don't really want black people. And she's darker than Barack. You know what I'm saying? Then number three, she's part Indian. And that's probably one thing that they hate more than us. Is that. Yeah. They it's something about the Indians. They don't really like that. They don't, I'm telling you. Maybe it's because they got used to us. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the nigga I know. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to them, they don't like that.
They don't like they stuff.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. You right. But see, that's why I'm saying I couldn't punch down on somebody else. Like I know that type of shit happens. Like sometimes you go in a Chinese store and they act different. You like, come on, man. Like you gonna do like this? You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of things that happen like coming up. Sometimes we was beefing with some, Spanish dudes down there or something like that. But like by and large, that's not our enemy. We were put in the same conditions. Like that's just not our enemy. They're our ally, to be quite honest. They voted at the highest clip after our group. Because white people.
They changed the whole narrative. That's why Heavy had to go get the darn thing on his screen because they had the numbers all wrong.
What did they say? Because I think that I was the one that introduced. Because I thought that they voted for him over 50%. That wasn't true?
Mm-mm. No, they was on our side.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I still think they voted too much against us. They should have been like 70% as well, but
yeah,
they have work to do on their end.
Yeah, I think it wasn't how Black is making it, but it definitely was too many. And I was on a panel of I was actually on a panel with Latinos and Hispanics that voted for Kamala, and they got upset with me because of the conversation is they feel like Black people aren't doing enough. And this is the thing, right? And anybody can feel differently. They were like, you guys are gonna be next, but my thing is we were first. Black people were first. Let's make that clear. And this is the thing, right? And we've walked with everybody. And I told them I will walk with you. I will stand next to you. I will stand next to you. I will stand behind you, but I won't stand in front of you because I've already had my turn. You know what I mean? And this is and my issue with it is I tell them how I get in these blaggers' asses is how they should be getting those Latinos for Trump asses. They'll argue with us about our support with them, but who they really need to be having conversations with is the people that look like them that voted for this man.
But you know what, Lovely? It's no different than the Black people who voted for Trump. I bet you $100 the same Spanish men that voted for Trump is the ones that have a tiny bit more money than the people around them. So they somewhat felt like this white rich man was gonna do them a favor. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna
give somebody a little bit of money.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't think these blaggers be having money like they claim to be.
You don't think
like,
so? They were millionaires. Let them tell it. He sat with Chris J.
Look at Neek that was just up here talking like he just a big boss. And when I got to speaking that dot worker language, his ass got off the panel.
True. Yeah.
And then I think Vivi could probably be turned over to the right side of history. But see, the thing is, and I respect people like that work in her field, right? It's nothing wrong with working at an urgent care or something like that. But she'll go into a Black Live with people who acting like they got all this and that. And because she works at Concentra, she feels like these immigrants have more than her based upon people that speak well and up there lying. You get what I'm saying? So she feels like she can move up from her ranks if it's not somebody there.
That's what I said. But what would be the benefit of saying I'm gonna racially profile every Spanish person from now on to make sure they get fired? How's that benefit? That don't got nothing to do with us. That has nothing to do with us.
But the thing is,
you would have been doing that if that was your
been doing it the past 2-3 months, and that's why I stopped it, because you sit up here complaining on this panel, but you've been in a position to report it to DOT, and then you can report things to DOT anonymously. I told that word up, y'all. I've been,
You made her feel like a shit bag.
But don't that make sense? That
She muted
if you
up
been
for the
lying, so why not report
I'm
it?
saying I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I'm an individual. Then two people go to jumping and spitting out some real spewy sounding good stuff. Now you Trump fan. Well, what the hell happened?
Did you say spewy?
Oh man, you know we just use the word.
Yeah, I know.
She threw me. I don't like that. We gotta stand you gotta stand on business. You gotta stand on business. If we all switching, we swaying around to who serves somebody else to benefit and we not looking out for our own people, that's the same conversation from last night. How will we ever prosper? You should have been reporting them. It shouldn't have took the live tonight for you to go report them.
She said, I am going to go report.
But this the thing, and this what got me. She said they don't come to me, they go to the Hispanic person. Well, have you ever thought maybe they go to the other person because the other person may be bilingual?
Correct.
And they may speak stronger Spanish than they do English.
Because you know what they equate? They equate not knowing English with not being intelligent.
Yep.
So it may not be that they don't know the color red. They don't know the word color red in English. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But somebody else put in a chat such a good point. They said the reality of it is no matter where you are, what state you in, every red stop sign they know to stop. Every yellow thing they know to. It doesn't matter whether they can out loud say it to you in a perfect sentence. They know what they're doing. That's how they got into the position. Now, are they getting pushed the hell out? Yes, because you can't speak it. That's a problem.
Here's what I would tell y'all though, and I've been telling everybody this, because if you take the Republican Party, you see how they rock together, you see how they ride, like they come up on panels together. It'd be like 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You heard damn fool. Now they coming, right? So what I'm saying is when you're
your face, damn fool. What you talking about?
when you playing this is a sport, and when you're playing a team that is that together, even if they're not good, they're all moving in concert, right? The problem with the Democratic Party, because when you look at the numbers, they didn't really win. We lost. You know what I'm saying? We didn't vote at the clip that we needed to get her over the top. Uncommitted was a part of it, right? The people who were upset about her stance on I Group and Palestine, right? Like then there was, like you said, the Hispanics could have gave us more numbers, and even black men could have chipped in a couple more. You know what I'm saying? And white women. Like, so when you look at all of those factors and you recognize that there were some young people who were upset because of what the Democrats were doing. They didn't believe the messaging was right. They didn't believe that we focused on the LGBTQ+. They didn't believe that we focused on Palestine and getting rid of the AIPAC money. The problem is that the people that are saying that aren't on the team. Everybody says that they're independent. I'm not a Democrat. So how would the Democrats know how you want them to move? Because you're not in the room while they're making these decisions. Whereas the other team, they're all moving together. No matter what happens, they move together. Whereas the other team, it's hard. So all I keep encouraging people to do is make sure it's hard to beat a team like that. You're in a city, go to your city Democratic committee meetings, try to just give some input. You're in a city, go to sometimes you'll be surprised how few people run the Democratic Party in every state. Like it's not like thousands and thousands. Sometimes you'll be surprised, and the people that are there are the people that get to make those decisions, and then they very few people that do all the work. So I mean, I know I don't like being a Democrat, you know what I'm saying? But the people that get to make those decisions, if I'm not in the room hearing the conversations, being able to drive the culture and the direction, then I'm gonna be on the back end upset because of the fucking direction. That's the only reason I decided to run. I was like, fuck that. Nobody else is gonna run, I'll run for this. You know what I'm saying? And then finding people to run for other shit. Like I think people should just run for office. I think people should get involved in it. Now, if you want to be an independent, you can help build, but you got to build infrastructure for that. Because right now there's only 2 viable parties in the country.
Right. And see
You know
that,
what I'm saying?
and we need a lot more grassroots candidates, people that are. I'm gonna tell y'all, my representative came to town or whatever. I ain't gonna dox myself or whatever. This man came to town. I've called his office. He hasn't returned my calls. Tim Kaine has returned some of his assistants have returned my calls. And he's, a Democrat here in Virginia. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Josh McGuire's his ass would not even hold a meeting. His ass came and stood on the side of the road and was waving. Wow. And when people started commenting, asking him where he was because they wanted to talk to him, right? Guess what? All of a sudden, he was in another part of the district. Because these Republicans, let me tell y'all something. These things that they are doing by kissing the ring for Donald Trump, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We people of color, we have survived. These Republicans worse, but it's affecting these poor white rural areas, and these white folks do not know how to handle it. I live in Virginia now, but I'm from Alabama. I still follow Alabama politics, and I'm here to tell y'all, those people are crying. Okay, these poor white rural, they are crying. They are upset. They are aggravated. They don't even know if they want to still vote for Tommy Tuberville anymore. And we know how stupid Tuberville is.
Oh my God.
Damn. Well, you know
crazy.
what? This is everybody else's 93, 94 crime bill.
Mm-hmm. But
That's
I'm gonna tell you something, Devin. At the beginning of this, I used to say, "Oh, none of this should happen." It's that, but seeing what's going on in white, rural, poor America, I'm glad it happened because they finally can see how marginalized communities feel, and they didn't start caring. They didn't start caring. My dad, he used to always tell people, if you want to live like a Republican, you better vote Democrat. And I think now, and I never understood until now why my dad used to say that. And so I started seeing these poor white people cry. And he said, if you want to live like a Republican, you better vote Democrat. It makes sense. And then when you talk to these poor white Republicans, they can't tell you one piece of legislation that Republicans have passed that have benefited them.
They've never had to.
Mm-mm.
See, they used to calling down the congressman's office and he fixed the shit. They in a place where that ain't happening because Donald Trump said you ain't gonna fix nothing unless I tell you you gonna fix it.
Because Donald Trump don't care about their poor asses.
Right.
Donald Trump wouldn't even come out at the inauguration and speak to them, and all those people travel. Those people said, somebody said I traveled 27 hours to get here to see President Trump, but it's raining and he didn't come out. He didn't even come out and wave at their poor asses.
I remember that. For that.
Hold on, my family here. Are there any requests?
Oh, yeah, they are. They've been commenting. They've been commenting. I just don't know if they've ever those poor people, have they even ever been addressed? Like, it feels like they just are sitting there, they're getting affected by whatever winds blow, but in reality, nobody's really addressing any of their concerns. They're just being told, like, for example, for the Trump administration, it's like, oh, you know, immigrants are the problem. They're trying to take away your way of life. They're appealing to the racist part of them. But when has anybody ever addressed like them like that? And when I do look at like who has addressed it, I can see Biden. I can see like the Democrats have addressed the infrastructure bill, like with bills that help farmers specifically, like to start farming that. And when I do look at like who has it, like all those things are there to help. But I'm so confused, like why? Like all those things are there to help me, but if they're just racist, like, is there anything you can do about that? Like, I don't know if there's anything you can do.
You demon rats need.
I ain't just going in and attack him. Somebody else got it.
You can do like.
He's Trump is keeping men out of women's bathrooms.
You need to be more
I
convincing.
voted for.
Get ready.
But he needs women's bathrooms. He ain't got no daughter.
Let that men's bathroom.
You don't got no daughter.
Have some fat white.
Keep you out.
Well, I'm going on there, girl. Yo, and you know what? We elected. I believe that Sarah.
You just gonna ignore my racism?
Yes. But I think Sarah McBride. She's like the first trans congresswoman. I don't know if there was somebody before her, but yeah, but.
About dick and a boy with this boy.
Yeah,
I'm like,
they was
are y'all gay?
They was all heavy. They was,
And I mean, they were very, very upset. It wasn't like a little bit, like a little diss. It was like,
who? Nev coming back. He coming back. He
I don't know what's the topic. Like, why is that such a big deal? You know? And, like, why is that such a and it
the time I was over there, and it'd be a lot going on in there, and it'd be them Republicans. Like it don't be. It just you would think that it's more of like liberals, but it's not. Like they go all out. I'm telling you. So I think that it's just that. It's almost like they feel guilty. You know, you see on some of those crime shows where the guy goes around and unalives all these women, like prostitutes, and it's like because he was, you know what I'm saying? It's like
in real life.
because yes, it did because he had his own infatuation with them.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But that's almost
That's how
like
low
what they
key
doing.
man. That's what yes.
I think that they upset about that. They don't like that they're like that. Even them groypers.
Oh no, the Groypers are another weird group that has come out of.
Yeah.
They support. Like, isn't the guy that they like gay? Like they front test is gay. I'm pretty sure. So it's weird to me. It makes no sense.
My son was telling us about it. Oh, but what I was saying about the congresswoman was that, like, I helped her get elected when she first ran for Senate in Delaware. And I've been, like, I got her cell phone number and everything, working with her in our Delaware General Assembly to get bills passed. Motherfucker got elected. It ain't even, she don't even text me back no more. That's what I'm saying. Like, even like, that's why I'm saying we need a new generation of leaders that are real progressives, not liberals, but real progressives. And I think society is ready for it. Look at Mom Donnie. Like they're ready for people like that to go downhill. Communists, motherfucker, socialists, they ready. Because people hurting.
Yeah, and you know what I cannot stand, Evan, is that people oftentimes like they confuse liberals and progressives all the time. Like, have you noticed how they always talk about liberals, but they never like even want to mention that. Like I have to correct people. I'll tell them I'm not a liberal. I'm a progressive. Like they like the same thing. I said no, they're not the same thing. And I'm sitting up here. That's why I don't understand the idea. Like when I talk to people, they're like, I'm black and conservative. And I ask them, what does conservatism mean? And then they'll say something that has to do with the LGBTQ. And I said, no, conservatism means traditional and to stay the same. And I said the ideal of conservatism never included anybody of color. And so they claim these ideologies and they don't even know, what they encompass.
Yeah, the Democrats got to stop letting them run away with the characterization of things and stop pivoting. Like we should have never got Liz Cheney instead of leaning into like AOC, Jasmine Crockett, and that whole clip. You know what I'm saying? We should have leaned over there the same way with immigration, like Gator was saying. We should have focused on pathway to citizenship and that, right? Like we're not trying to deport, but we went and tried to deport based on their narrative. So I think that the only thing that they do is they convince the leadership in the Democratic Party that their messaging is good. And they pick it up and then they run with it. And then we fight from their side of the field. And that just doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it doesn't. But the thing is, the issue is it makes sense to them. You know what I mean? And and unfortunately, a lot of these people we talk to aren't even willing to rewire their brains.
They need deprogramming.
They really fucking do. And it's like we're sitting here talking about economic policy, and their brains are wired to pivot to the LGBTQ and immigrant. Like I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay,
the same thing that Trump Party been screaming the whole time. That's why I said y'all sound like redundant. Like you're literally just repeating what you've heard. You ain't telling us nothing real. You haven't given us no solid ground on how the hell you came up with that conclusion.
Right, and that's why when the panels lean into, and this is why I don't like being on panels with people on the left that when they bring up LGBTQ, AB, or immigrants, they go off down that tunnel, right?
Yeah.
I keep their asses on economic policy and shit that actually affects us, because this is the thing, right? We could sit and talk about immigration, LGBTQ, and bathrooms until we blue in the face. But bottom line is, we all still gonna go in the bathroom and pee. Bottom line is, they can deport 50,000 people. It's not gonna change the fact that our tax rates just went to shit. It's not gonna. Everybody. The thing is, they deported all these people, and guess what? When I go in the grocery store, I'm still paying 5% more than what I was paying.
Correct. Yeah. And then I was gonna ask them, how many times have you walked in and had an issue with a trans man prior to Trump? You ain't gonna tell me nan time. Therefore, you're living in a figment of an imagination.
Well, not Angela. She gonna bring up a case from 2007.
I know, and how the little girl got hurt. Yeah, but I'm saying if we dig deep, we could find a conflict every single day.
But guess what? And you know what I say? Well, let's talk about cases where white heterosexual men that did these things too. They don't want to talk about it.
Correct.
No. That's the part I don't get.
Cases are sad, but this the thing. They bring up, you're gonna have a creep in every population. It just is what it is. But if you sit here, if you look at it, their numbers are way further down than what the actual problem is, which is white heterosexual men. They will go and change laws on trans people, right? But they won't make stricter laws on these white men that's doing the same thing times 10.
Or they'll write the law in a way that it has a disparate impact on marginalized communities, like they did with school pupillers. You know what I'm saying?
You can tell that, let alone Diddy hasn't done half of the things in them documents yet. Everybody in them documents is completely agree. Make it make sense. Let's talk about it.
Whenever we talk about the documents, they just pivot so quick. They just move on to something else.
It makes you wonder, so you're okay with that? Like, that's cool?
Nothing. My homegirl gave me today. She said,
Uh-oh, you accidentally
Yeah.
muted, lovely.
I got a call. You
Oh.
know, you know what she said today? She said,
Yeah, they calling back to
You
back.
want her.
They want in.
She done been on
They
here too
want.
long. What the
No,
hell
they
going
want in,
on?
brother.
Oh no, we lost it.
Oh no, y'all missed Dean's live. On Dean's live, a guy said, "Why is having sex with a 8-year-old wrong?"
No. That's
Stop.
impossible. No.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'll send.
Stop.
Don't you know Itchy?
Never heard
No.
of him.
What if you go to Itchy posted it on his page.
Oh
He
my
posted.
God.
This
It was a man?
Yeah, it was a man. He was like, "Well, why is it wrong?" No, I want to know.
No.
Because like 3 weeks ago they were saying there's a difference between an 8-year-old and a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
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 Now
There's
it's
a girl in another chat saying, I think in her like in her, I won't say no specifics, but she was saying in their
Still not here.
oh yeah, we got you now.
You're back. It's that mic. It's that mic conscious. Again.
There we go. Okay.
Oh my God.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Came in. All right. We cooking with grease.
Sauce. All right, I got it. Saw just went up, Con. I got to drop down. I appreciate y'all. I'll be back tomorrow.
I'll see y'all tomorrow, so we're gonna eat. Bye, Clam. Bye, Gator.
Yep.
I come back, everybody wants to leave me. Man, I don't know what happened. It just stopped, man.
That's
Just
weird.
stopped. My damn phone. I think it's getting too hot. I was probably gonna end it and try and restart it after a minute, let it cool down.
What phone do you got?
iPhone. Shit, the 12.
Oh,
And I done
wow.
dropped it so much, man. It's over. It's time to upgrade. That's probably what the birthday present will be. to
Oh,
myself.
wow. When's your birthday?
In March.
Okay, it's cool. You're almost there. Almost
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying. It's a couple of weeks. I was like, I might as well get one in March for my birthday.
Yeah. Get that 17. They got deals.
I know. I just hate paying for new stuff, but yeah, I'll probably get one. Pay $7,000 for a damn phone by the time.
Nah. You don't have to pay all that. Just trade in your 12. You probably paid that off by now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's paid off.
Yeah.
I was looking at some deals too. So that's
I
probably
used to work at the phone store, so I used to work at T-Mobile 4 years. So
okay.
I just
so you
talk
can
on my
just
phone.
give me the hookup then. Shit.
I mean, I know some people. So they still work there.
Got an iPhone 18 and shit.
I mean, yeah, get the 18.
Think you made it back.
You dropped me. You the one dropped me, bruh.
No, we didn't. Nobody dropped you, man.
They dropped
No one
me,
dropped
bruh. When I started
My kids-
listen to me, bruh.
Trust
They
me.
dropped me.
Trust.
You got
We will never
moderators?
do.
Do you got moderators?
Of course I do. But
They
the
dropped me,
moderator.
bruh.
I didn't.
Listen.
I didn't drop him. My bad. Kai, my mom was calling me because she trying to find that documentary that came out called The Alabama Solution that came out on HBO, where they went undercover about the prisons in Alabama. Yeah, so she was calling me. I was like, "Hey, woman, I was in the middle of something."
Nah, my mama come first.
No, you don't understand. I talked to my
No.
mama 50,000 times a day, and I knew why she was calling. Because I said, she was like, I said, Mama, I told you it's HBO earlier. She said, well, I forgot. Bye.
Look, I'm gonna make you feel guilty. Some people can't talk to their mama, so talk to your mama.
Yo,
Oh, yeah,
Carl,
that's
somebody
true.
dropped me,
Yeah,
bruh.
so-
Listen what I'm telling you. All
We
I
get-
was trying to
okay.
say.
We here now,
All I
so
was
we gonna
try-
get it in.
All right. All I was trying to say is real talk. See, you guys are not in dominated cities from other immigrant communities. You understand?
I'm in
And
Atlanta.
when
We definitely dominated.
No, they,
I'm in
nearly as much
Virginia,
as
so
Boston. No, not Boston. Boston is densely populated with
Boston
immigrants.
is very diverse. My brother lived in Boston for like 7 years.
That's what I'm saying. So
But you're in a city with a diverse population, so what's the problem? Boston has always been historically diverse.
Lovely. Every time I get ready to say something,
Go
you know
ahead.
what you do?
Go ahead. Go on, talk about Boston.
Appreciate you. No, I'm just telling you what the facts is, okay? What I'm saying to you is between Boston and New York, okay, you have a heavily dense population of the immigrant community who feels undermined. They're undermining Black Americans because we speak English, we read English, we write English. Boston has a mayor Wu.
Stop worrying about those
Economics-
immigrants. Can you
Hold
worry
on, y'all.
about
Hold on,
yourself
'cause-
for one moment?
Hold on,
please?
y'all, because we want them.
Again,
We
this
want
is
them
the
to stay
point.
this
Every
time.
time I
We don't want
start
them
to
to say
talk,
that we don't want them to feel no way. We gonna give you a minute, man. Just when you done, just say hot potato. But we gonna let you have the
Thank you,
floor.
bro.
This is all of
I'm
us
trying to
against
say
you.
is this. Look, I see that. I've been on that, but this is the point. The only point that I'm making, I want you to get it. I want everybody to get it, but not discriminating against us and call it, oh, I'm just trying to help my people. That's a disingenuous argument. You understand? And when they operating in government, you see it even more profoundly. And that's where it really, really is discrimination, because they can't prioritize your own, you can't prioritize your own people in government. My people fought for equality, which is supposed to be a merit-based system, not the DEI situation and affirmative action. If you pay attention and look at the numbers, we're the least benefited out of those things. What does that
Hold on a
tell
second,
you?
'cause we
Okay,
technically we
the
weren't.
point in the only
We weren't though.
we are.
We got. No, I'm saying it
We're
was people.
literally not even 3%.
Hold on, no, I'm saying when it was a person, Joe Biden, in position that helped benefit Black people, that's when it. You know what I'm saying? It's people who wield that power. You know what I'm saying? When white people wield the power,
So
wanted
that's
to
the
look out for
problem.
white women, that was the problem. But when Joe Biden got in, he said, "Yo, I'm gonna use this branch to help Black women get in, or Black people
Okay,
get in."
but look
So
what
it's just the person
so
who's
let me
wielding
help
it.
you with this. Bruh,
Wouldn't you say that though?
who's
Would you
Black
agree to that?
now? Wait,
Hold on, no. I'm saying,
I
would
get
you
it.
agree to that though?
No,
Because
I
that's what
agree
Joe
with that,
Biden
but
did. He used DEI to benefit Black people.
okay,
Just
but
like, you know what
listen
I'm
what I'm
saying? Okay,
but
go
bro,
ahead.
listen to what I'm saying. You have Latinos that claim to be Black. You have Africans that claim to be Black. You have Caribbeans that claim to be Black. You have all of these groups of people who are sitting here calling themselves Black.
Well, racially, they would be considered Black. wouldn't they?
Thank you, Ray.
I'm so
They
confused.
They're
are.
not. There's only
Wouldn't
one
they?
Black group of people in America. That's Black
That's
Americans.
that.
What's the hold on, wait?
Hold
What's
on.
the difference between race and ethnicity, Nick?
Okay, the difference between race and ethnicity to me is no
Not to
different.
you. What is it?
You can't-
Not to
You
you.
asking me my opinion, are you not?
No, not
It's
opinions.
no,
We need
because
reality.
you can have. It's a fact. Like,
No,
yeah, everybody has a
it is
certain
a
standard of
fact.
ethnicity.
It's a
I'm a Black
fact.
American, okay? This is the issue. You're in America. When you speak of American, okay, I'm an American citizen.
Are there Black Jamaicans?
Okay, excuse me. Listen, see, this is the problem.
Let's
Okay,
get
the
listen, because I
problem, and I
want
want to be, I want to
Go
be
ahead.
clear.
He
When
said, "My
people
opinion."
on the news and media and governments speak to Black, they're speaking to Black Americans. Okay, they're not speaking to Black Somalians. They're not speaking to Black Jamaicans. They're not speaking to Black Trinidadians. This is the
Okay,
issue.
I get what you're
And
saying.
you
Let me
know
ask you a
what all of
question.
those things you just had in common
Look,
was
you
Black.
really believe that, bro? We have nothing in
We gotta have a
common.
dialogue too, though, Nick. We gotta have a dialogue.
But
So we,
I'm just trying. She asked the
You,
question. I'm
you,
trying
no,
to
no,
answer.
no, sir. Do you really believe
hold on,
that?
hold
Do
on,
you
hold
really,
on, rude.
you
Hold
really
on,
believe
rude
that
boy.
that's
Hold on, rude
selective?
boy. Hold on a second.
What I'm
Because I want
telling
to
you
ask
is
him
my
something.
struggles and my issues are entirely different than the Caribbean struggles.
different. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna just say this one thing, and I promise you, I'm gonna go on mute. Let me tell you, let me tell you something. As a black woman who is a progressive in a blue collar world,
No, she's not.
and I literally I had a white man on this panel question my credentials when he claimed to have the same credentials I had, and when it was time to put them on the table, he refused to. Okay, let me tell you, but I question yours, sir. So let me finish. And you know why I question yours, sir?
Why?
It's because I earned mine.
Oh, you saying I didn't earn mine?
Sir, what I'm saying is you were up here cosplaying and pretending to be something that you weren't. And when we had the conversation,
what am I cosplaying?
and the reason you sat up here for 5 minutes trying to convince all of us that somebody dropped your ass.
They did. I swear on my mama.
And then why didn't you request it? Why didn't you immediately request back up? Why didn't you immediately request back up? And let me tell you what you are the biggest threat to the black community, sir. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because sir, we listen to a lot of ignorant shit that you said, sir. And I did listen and I understood. And this is why I say conservatives are so good at messaging, because you are literally blaming your life's failures on an immigrant being in a spot that you feel that you should have. If you negotiated contracts, right? This is what you claim. You claim that you made the parts, and you claim you negotiated the contract at a company. Sir, you claim that you work for a company that I know for a fact they haul a lot of LTL freight.
I own the company. You're not listening. When I say
you can come back up when I'm done speaking, because I'm about to get this out. I did drop you that time. I didn't drop you last time. But I'm gonna sit up here and say this. It's always people that are mediocre that get up here and point the finger at immigrants. As a black woman in the blue collar industry with the credentials that I have, because I know how well I do my job, I have never been threatened by an immigrant coming in and in any type of possibility of them taking my job. Sir, when I started speaking that language to you, that logistics language to you, you pivoted to the LGBTQ and you being an American because you don't know what you're talking about. You work on a dock, you might load a truck, or you might work in quality assurance. But sir, you are telling me that you work in this big ass warehouse and you make he in a warehouse, con. You mean to tell me you on a line and you got time to get off a line of you working in manufacturing, then you have to go in the office and make a contract, but you own the company? Make it make sense. It don't make no sense.
As long as you got a job, man, we ain't knocking, bro. I don't think it's that way.
Like you like it. What kills, what unalives me, especially about these blaggers.
I'm sorry.
I have not met a blagger yet that works a regular motherfucking job. Not one. Everybody own their own business. Everybody is in the stock market.
You know what? I mean, I know
it's kind of
true. You know what though? The only one I will say is Phil. Trucker.
Yeah, Phil acclaimed his job. Yeah, Phil acclaimed his job, but the thing is, but Phil has fallen. Phil has fallen into that narrative too. Of he's focused on immigrants versus watching what's going on in DC with these policies. Like them deporting immigrants has not affected my life whatsoever. But what has affected my life is these economic policies. So I could give a fuck less about sitting up here worried about an immigrant taking my goddamn job.
I'm never worried about me. I'm not worried about me. And please
Look,
let
guess
me
what he finna
speak.
say now, Con?
Let's
Guess
get it
what?
out.
No,
We're
guess
gonna
what he
be.
finna say now, Con?
Catch.
I
This
worry
is
about the
what
people that's
know.
coming
Just
under
let
me.
him get
I
it
worry
out. Let him
about the
get it
people
out.
up under
You
me.
won't let me get it off
Let him
because
get
I
it
know
out.
what I
Cause
talk
we done
about.
heard it 100 times.
You
Go ahead,
haven't
watch
heard
it.
me.
Watch this, Con. Watch this. He finna say
Listen,
it. Go
the
ahead.
I know. We
CBC
here for the ride, though, I
priority,
guess.
the
Go ahead.
Congressional Black Caucus priority is immigration. How does immigration benefits the Black community? And when we speak of the Black community, we are in America. We are speaking to Black Americans. The NAACP priority is immigration. Okay, how does immigration benefit the Black American community? Okay, what I am speaking to, being an American in America, what you dropped me for being triggered is because I'm explaining to you that we are in America and we are speaking to Black politics and policies in America, and the difference between the Democratic Party currently, okay, and how they're pivoting and prioritizing immigrants of color and calling all these groups Black, okay, and saying that they have a right to be here, fighting for all these illegal immigrants to be here, okay, taking up resources like housing.
Did you support Trump,
electric,
Neeks?
gas.
Did you
Hold on,
support
hold on,
Excuse-
Kato. Let's get this out, man, because I
I,
think this
for
is how
one
we're gonna have to do this
point,
one
it
at a
is
time. Go
not,
ahead, bro.
it is
One
not
Mac
a
at a time.
person. I vote off a policy. The policy that I vote for, it's called addition through subtraction. Mass deportation means there is more resources for the American citizen. Okay, that's a policy number one. Number two, legal voter rights. The only people that should be voting in our elections is American citizens. That's a policy that benefits American citizens. Three, it don't. Listen again, see, this is when they're triggered. Okay.
He's
They
just
don't
telling
want
you it already. Hold
they
on, wait.
don't
Neek,
want
can't
voter.
you say you
You
all over the
don't need
place?
to present an
Hold
ID
on,
to
wait.
go
Neek,
vote.
Neek,
They
Neek.
just
Who's your Black
deported a dude
Caucus?
for
Who's
no,
your Black
listen.
Caucus representative?
Yvette Clarke, Jamaican. Your girl Ilhan Umar, Somalian. The list
So
goes on and on and
you're in
on.
Minnesota.
But no, I'm telling you, they
Are you in
represent.
Minnesota? I asked
Man,
like my
respectfully,
Black.
why do
Hold
you
on.
need to cut me
Hold
off?
on.
I was almost.
Hold on. You telling me Minnesota. I'm asking you who are your Black Caucus
This is the
representatives?
problem. You don't like it when somebody is telling the facts.
Sir, you jumping
I don't
from
know
one
what she trying
subject
to
to
say is,
another.
bro.
I'm
Listen,
Can we
not.
stick
I'm
on
a
one?
black man
she
talking about
asking.
black
Well,
policies.
All I asked
hold
was
on.
who is
Let's
your
ask
Black
him this.
Caucus
Hold on.
representative, sir?
The Black Caucus represents Black American
Name
citizens.
yours
No,
for
no,
who's
no.
yours for your
We
Wait.
state.
don't have
Hold on,
one
lovely.
in my state.
What state are you in?
Okay, that's
I just told you. Come on.
Minnesota?
she in my
No,
in
I said
Massachusetts. No,
Boston.
Massachusetts.
You're in
In
Massachusetts?
Massachusetts.
Yes.
Hold
But you
on.
in the hold on. You in the all blue state though, bro.
I
Like your
know.
vote is
So
almost
you
like
know
a
my
fart in the
pain.
wind.
And
Why
no, and
wouldn't you
it's a
leave
no. 'Cause-
Massachusetts?
Oh, you
Because
think
of the
I just
docks,
bought
right?
acres of
Because you
land
got
in
some
Texas.
money.
Don't worry.
Wait,
No,
no. This is what
because
I'm saying.
I was raised in New York. I'm from New York. Okay. This is
But
the
I'm
catch.
saying
But the
though,
government
go ahead,
government
bro. 'Cause I
contracts
don't want you
lead
to.
me here. Most of the contracts are here. You
Sir,
have what I
you
was
do
saying.
have a Black Caucus representative. It's Ayanna Presley.
Do you mean the bald head lady?
But no, my point is, sir, you're up here complaining about the Black Caucus, right? I know my members in
This is
Virginia.
again like,
They're
yo, why
Bobby
do you
Sla-
need?
like, sir,
Why do you need
you
to
going
interrupt
from
me?
one point
Neek,
to the next. You
Neek, we
keep
gotta
going
have a
over and
dialogue.
over
Land my
again.
plane. Let me
Neek,
land
we
my
gotta have a
plane.
You
dialogue,
done
bro.
said
We
like
gotta
5
have a
different
dialogue.
subjects
No,
in
every
a
time I say 2 words, she cuts me off by
Sir, you done
design.
went from the Black Caucus to voting to immigrants.
explaining
That's like 3 different things.
Policies.
Those aren't policies, sir.
I mentioned policy, mass deportation policy. voters' rights, the SAVE Act, policy.
Dumb.
Okay,
Already
I'm
exists.
talking to
Next.
policy.
Next policy.
Okay, next policy. Get
But
rid
hold
of
on, Nick.
DEI that doesn't benefit
Wait, hold on, Nick.
They
Americans.
did
Nick,
that
Nick, hold on a
already.
sec.
No, they didn't.
Nick,
It
hold
still
on.
works
Let
in
me
other
ask you.
So
states.
Donald Trump didn't roll back DEI.
That's federally, not states.
Oh, bro, you're a
This
clown.
man
I'm
That's
done
the
with this.
problem. Take care,
I've
bro.
had a
Yo,
fucking
Khan, I
enough,
like
man.
you. Yo, lovely.
No, man. Stop.
Listen, let me tell
You
you,
don't
I
support the
never
black community.
disrespected
Just
you.
move on.
You keep your mouth
He
to
doesn't even.
yourself.
You don't
he
care
doesn't
about
even
the
know.
black
Look,
community.
he
Okay?
complained about the Black Caucus and didn't even know
No,
his
you
state
are
had
all
a
for
member.
immigrants. I get it. Y'all love immigrants. Keep loving
We're
immigrants.
not even
Donald
talking.
Trump, who rolled back policy to
Listen,
help the black community.
Hold on,
is the
y'all. Hold
thing,
on a sec.
Gator.
Hold on a sec. Let me talk
Immigrants.
to
I
him
have
real
no.
quick before
Go
we leave.
love
Hold
in
on a sec.
America.
Let me talk
Get
to
out
him
of
real quick.
America if you
Hold
love
on,
immigrants. Yeah.
Nick. Hold on a sec. Do you really think that immigrants are a factor in our
And
country? Like
see
they
this,
could
but this the
they
thing,
could leap
Con.
over us? Like
We
They
gotta
are
stop doing
right
this.
now. Let me
I
look.
know, but I just want to
Westmore.
get to do
And
because
let me
like New
answer.
York,
Let
like
me
it's
answer,
crazy.
bro.
He from New
This
York.
man, this man
Answer,
said
bro.
Boston
Let
and
me
New
answer.
York,
Look what
two
you
of the
just
most
asked.
diverse places
Look,
in the country.
Westmore voted
I
down
know, but
reparations.
I'm trying to
Listen,
get.
look,
No, he voted down
Westmore.
a study for
Yes.
reparations, brother.
Okay, and listen,
But we've had
California voted.
studies.
Listen, brother. Listen, you asked the question to afford me the right to answer it.
My
What I
sincere
am telling
apologies.
you.
Go ahead, sir.
He about to go down a fucking loophole in immigration because
See,
he
here
does
we
not
go.
know
Here we
anything
go. Be
else.
triggered. I'm
Come
telling the
on.
I
fact.
get so
Byron
This is
tired of
Donald is
fucking
look.
immigration.
Byron
Hold on,
Donald
love you.
is
Hold
a
on, love
Republican. Let me help you so to
Wait a
make you
sec.
feel better.
You can't
Okay,
help
listen.
me.
Byron Douglas
Byron Donald is a Republican, but he's an immigrant. He votes against reparations. Okay?
So you want to
Candace
hand out?
Owens. Can I finish, please? Candace Owens vote against reparations. They are both from Caribbeans. For me, it don't matter if you are Democrat or Republican. If your policies and your views and beliefs goes against Black
I
American
just gotta ask him
citizens,
this one
I
question.
don't
though.
like you.
Hold on, Rose. Let me
Oh
ask him
my
this one
God,
question. Yeah,
she's a
she's
political
right though.
commentator.
But she's not.
But
She
she's
can't
you said
make
she voted.
policy.
Oh
You
my
said she
goodness
voted, but
gracious.
nevertheless, let me ask you the question,
God
Neek. Let me
damn.
ask you this
Sure,
one
go ahead,
question,
go ahead.
just this
Yeah.
one question. Now,
Sure, bro.
when the last two candidates was for presidency, one said that they would sign a bill for reparations if it came to their deaths. Did you vote for that person?
She said she will not do nothing specifically for
That's
Black
not what he
Americans.
asked you.
That's not what I
Answering the
asked you, brother.
No, but I don't believe Caribbeans, Africans, and all these other people are
wait.
Black people.
So wait a minute. You do know that she said if a bill, and I'm not even like this is the trickery with that, like right? She said if a bill comes to death, so what she's really saying is she's putting it on the legislative branch. They have to write a bill and she has to sign it. So it was kind of like, I want to say get out of jail free card, but if a bill never came to her desk, she can never say she had to sign it. But I'm saying she did say if a bill came to her desk, she would sign it for reparations. Why didn't you vote for her if you're so for reparations?
I'm
And Trump never mentioned anything. But I'm saying, Meek, just
You
let
want
me
me
ask
to
you.
answer?
You
Let
said
me
reparations.
answer,
Yeah,
bro.
go
He's
ahead.
gonna answer with immigration. Go ahead.
What I'm answering is this, okay? She sat there and I listened to that woman. I listened to her. Okay, I listened to her talk about cooking collard greens in a tub. I'm like, are you kidding me? I am Black American. We don't do that. But getting back to the point. Okay, wait.
Yeah,
let me get
thanks.
back
Come
to the
on, man.
point.
Let's-
She's a Caribbean.
Just about the
Her mother's
reparations,
Indian.
though.
She was raised in Canada. Okay, there's a different plight. This is my point. What I'm trying to explain to you is this. They passed the Asian crime bill.
No,
okay?
they did not.
Can we
Now I have
move?
to
Can we
correct you.
move on from this?
I'm sorry. First of all, sir, it was not. First
Hold
of all,
on. He didn't even answer the question, though.
that-
He
I'm
didn't
trying
answer
to
the
he's
question.
not intelligent
No,
enough.
she's
Nick,
triggered.
no.
Every time I speak, she's
No,
triggered.
this-
The name
Bruh,
of the
hold on,
bill
Nick.
is
Your
the
question
C9.
is
The
this.
name of the bill.
She
Have
said
you?
that
Hold
she
on,
would
wait.
not do
This is something we
anything
can
for
talk
Black
about. Have you read the
Americans.
bill?
Stop.
Exclusively.
Hold on, Nick. Hold on a
She
sec,
gave,
Nick.
wait, do you know
But
they
she
gave
said
the
that.
Freedmen's Bank
Wait, hold
monies
on,
to
because I'm trying.
immigrants?
See, he went to another
But that
subject.
has not.
It's true. It's true.
Come on, man.
You giving
He
it
said
up. I'm
something. He
out of
said
here.
one thing to
Lovely,
another
take
because he's
care.
a
Wait.
Get
fool.
off that plantation because I'm not on it.
Sir, you sir. What? No, he gone. But there is no such thing as a Asian hate crime bill. It's called the C-19 Hate Crimes Act. And had he read the bill, that bill is for everybody, not just for Asians. Just like the Civil Rights Act, right, and the Voting Rights Act, the catalyst for it was what was happening to Black people in this country. Every type of bill has a catalyst, right? And the violence against Asians was the catalyst for this bill. But when you actually read the bill, it's for everybody.
Him seriously when he's talking about policy that helps the Black community and he's voting against the Black community. Literally policy that goes directly and hurts the Black community. He voted for that. And he's
But
saying,
guess what
I
gets
want
me,
to make
Gator?
it better. I want to do that more.
He doesn't want to vote for a Jamaican Indian woman, but he would vote for a white man who's never worked a day in his life.
Exactly. Whose parents are immigrants.
He'll vote for a white man that was born fucking rich. He will vote for a white man that gets on a fucking he's talking about collard greens in a tub. Donald Trump got up here and said groceries are old-fashioned. It's an old-fashioned word, but it's a beautiful word.
What?
And everybody on this channel walks into a grocery store every fucking day.
Remember Trump's Taco Tuesday picture? When he had
the taco head.
Yeah, when he had the bowl, the like burrito bowl at Trump Tower.
Oh, you mean the real picture? The real picture.
Yeah. But no, I want to correct something he said because a majority of states have like their state legislatures have what's called a Black Legislative Caucus. And then there's also the National Black State Legislator Caucus. That's like for the whole country. But it's only based on states, if that makes sense. Like, it's made up of all the different.
You saying that each state has its own Black caucus, and then
Yeah,
they
there
have a
you go.
national.
Yeah. So I looked it up. Massachusetts does have one of their own in their state legislature. So.
Yeah, it's Ayanna Presley.
I'm sorry, rude boy. Get up in here too, man. I'm sorry you've been on mute. My apologies, bro. He might have dipped off, but you can get on up in here too, man. It's the treat.
Same. So I don't understand his point at all. It makes no sense.
Perfectly fucking diverse. And then he probably up here lying about talking about he bought 10 acres of land in Texas. Sir, you don't even know what the fuck you do for a living.
No, I think he was being facetious when he said that. He's like, I can't just buy 10 acres in land in Texas. But I would think that you would almost, say.
But if he owns his own business, why can't he be able to?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't make money. So
If he's so successful, and then it's like, but I'm saying he will literally go into a MAGA live or a Black live. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about those MAGA and Black lives. They don't call people out when they know they lying. When they are on their side, they will let that man talk on and on and on, and they will not. And see, that's the difference between us and them. I don't care if he voted for Kamala. If his ass lying, I'm calling his ass out. Like, you a liar. I don't care who you voted for. You lied. But when it comes to MAGA, MAGA always uses Blagger. Like when I used to go, and I'm with Devin. Devin, what makes him so dangerous is, and I get it's fun dog walking them and shit, but it's like platforming them sometimes. It does get exhausting. That Neek was fucking exhausting. And then when you sit up here and when you have and see, he's not going to discuss economic policy because his own prejudice limits him to educating himself on what's really going on.
He wants to focus on hating immigrants because he's very prejudiced, very much so.
Hates all immigrants. It seems like.
Yes. And then when I'm sitting up here, he doesn't even know the difference between race and ethnicity.
No, he said they're not black. No, none
Like
of
he
them are
said,
actually black.
he said black Jamaicans. He said black Jamaicans, black Haitians,
Somalians.
black Somalians. And I'm sitting up here, and I'm like, he couldn't even get the. I said, what do they have all in common? You just said it. They're black. If you put me, if you put me next to a Jamaican woman, you don't know who's Jamaican until we open our mouths.
Exactly. And that's funny that you said that. I was watching Laura Ingraham and she was talking about Nicki Minaj and she was like Republicans didn't used to really like her lyrics and you know that song WAP. And then like her producer was like in her, it was like, oh, that's Cardi B. I'm like, they can't even tell the difference between really like Black Americans because like technically neither one of them are Black Americans. In the sense he was just talking about, I'm like nobody else but talks about that shit.
Right.
When they see black.
Can't you have different colors?
The only blagger I've really met, truly, I feel like is a genuine, like just consistent person. Really is Phil. Like Phil gonna come with the reason he voted for Trump is gonna always say the same.
It's who?
Phil is not going to change. Yeah, Phil legit. He's not gonna lie about what he does for a living. Like Phil is the only blagger I have ever encountered that I feel like I can.
Is she saying Levito?
No, not Levito.
Who is Veal?
His name is Philip.
She's saying Philip?
Yeah, you know Phil, right?
Oh, she said Phil.
Like any other blagger I've been on the panel with, like
Phill, Philip.
I don't feel like they're genuine at all.
She's from the South, man.
Well, I know. I didn't understand what she was saying. Now I understand because you said Philip. You had to articulate. Yeah. She said Phil. Yeah. You know what the fuck is a Phil? You know what you're saying?
See, that's that shit we be talking about. You know the niggas.
I didn't know what she was talking about.
Yeah,
I didn't know who she was referring
My aunt
to.
used to say that to me too. She shut your proper ass up.
I am not studying, man.
Yeah, no, what you got going on, man?
Chilling out. What's going on?
Man, chilling.
I heard something missing. I heard a issue I had with a statement you said, man. What is the issue with I know y'all delineating a Black Jamaican? Can you not have a Chinese Jamaican or a Caucasian Jamaican? What's the problem with saying Black Jamaican?
If you weren't present for the conversation, then you shouldn't speak on it. Because I was repeating what
just answer my question.
I was repeating what a blagger said. Was I not, Con?
You were.
Yeah.
Can you have a
so you need to have
Asian Jamaican?
You need to go find that blagger named Neek who I was repeating what he said and have the conversation with him.
Well, if you can have a Black Jamaican, that's what I'm asking. Can you have an Asian Jamaican? So what's the problem with Black Jamaican?
There's not a problem with Black Jamaicans. You need to take that up with blagger that has an issue with Black Jamaicans.
Black because they're Black Jamaican. No, you see what I'm saying? I think that's what he wasn't saying he wasn't Black. He was just saying he wasn't like a Black American. He was Black Jamaican or Black Somalian or Black, you know what I'm saying? Nigerian.
He said.
But we were saying like they're all Black.
They weren't Black. He said they weren't Black, and then he proceeded to call them Black
Well, the
Jamaicans,
thing with that
Black
is the
Somalians,
term
Black
Black
this,
really
and Black
only
that.
applied to the people here in Americas. They didn't use that
But
term
here-
prior to 15,
Here,
16.
he's talking about
about
people
Negro
that are
land?
here. He did not know the difference
Negro
between
was
race
also
and
a term
ethnicity.
applied to the people in Americas, not Africa.
But no, Negro land was used in Africa, the land of the blacks. That's what it literally refers to.
No, Kemet, or what is it?
Look,
That's
he's
not
trying
what
to
Negro-
he's
that's
trying
not
to
what-
get his
Kemet,
fellow
but no,
black out.
Europeans were saying that. It wasn't
Hold on,
Kemet
it
saying that. I'm sorry.
referred to the soil, not the color of people's skin.
Oh man, come on.
Yeah, the land of the
Black land
But like,
does not refer
let
to
me
the
ask you a
people. It
question.
Mega
referred,
nigga, are you not a
it,
Muslim
it
anymore?
referred to the soil. You can Google it.
Are you not a Muslim
Yeah,
anymore?
What does my religion matter, ma'am?
I'm just asking you, do you still practice Islam?
What does my religion matter, ma'am?
It's a yes or no question.
None ya.
Oh, okay. Because I noticed you changed your entire bio. You used to have that you were a Muslim in there, and now you don't. That's why I asked, do you still practice Islam?
I'm Buddhist now.
Oh,
What the fuck
okay.
does it? What the fuck does it matter?
And that's my point. And that is my point about blaggers.
What's your point?
They go from one thing to another, and so you never know if they're truly being, if you're having a conversation with a person that's being
What
genuine.
I can
That's why
still I can
that's why I
still
feel
line
like
up my
I would
Islamic
see that's just like in my
with
bio.
Buddhism. I
It
just
still
can't
it
really
still
get
has
jiggy
that
with
it
the
still
one
it
Almighty
still it
Creator
still
unless
has
it's
it still has that, you know,
outside
I'm a
of this world.
Christian, right? But since
But I can explain.
Muslims
I can
but since
explain
Muslims are
my
not
beliefs
popular
to
with
you though.
MAGA, now all of a sudden are you a Buddhist because of the walk for peace?
No.
Like that's the thing, y'all whichever way the wind blows, that's which way y'all go.
Okay. How about I just refrain from responding to this dumbass?
Go ahead, cause you were a Muslim in your bio one time we was arguing. Now you don't. Now you're a Buddhist all of a sudden. So I mean, it's just you're so disingenuous, and it's like you a follower. Like be a fucking man, be your own
I'm
person.
a follower. I'm a Buddhist now because of the what did you say? The walk of what peace?
You know how the walk for peace
No,
is
but
popular
however,
now.
I can actually explain to you why I'm a
I
Buddhist
don't really care to
and
hear your
how
explanation.
Buddhism.
You went from
Why
a
does
Muslim
whenever
to a
I'm speaking,
Buddhist
you open your fucking mouth?
because I don't want to hear it. I don't care. You went
Well,
from having you a
stop addressing me, dumb bitch. See what I'm
Your
saying?
mama a
cuz?
dumb
Get
bitch.
the
Come on,
fuck
Your
out of
man.
here.
mama
Come
a
on,
dumb
man.
bitch.
Come on.
You
Man.
should have
Come
swallowed your
on, man.
motherfucking lame ass. And I didn't drop you
Come
either,
on,
hoe.
man.
Hey guys.
I'm a dumb bitch because you was a Muslim in your
Disconnected.
bio. Now all of a sudden you a Buddhist. And it's like
Man.
stop it. Lame
Love
ass.
is beautiful. She ain't one. She actually has
I
a
am
husband.
beautiful. I don't have to
And she
put
has a
filters over my
husband.
face
So
because
don't
I'm an
ever get it
ugly ass
twisted.
bitch like this hoe in the comments.
Don't ever get it twisted. And Miss, you know what? Let me be nice. Let me be nice.
Blagger men and women are always the most undesirable motherfuckers. That's why they vote against their own fucking race with
They
their
do, and
ugly
it's
ass.
sad. It's really sad.
And Negro land did not come from the land being black. That doesn't even make any sense. The earth is the same color everywhere. Negro land became because
And we wasn't called,
they
right, we
were
wasn't
dark
called
skinned
black.
But
We
now
called
he gonna
niggas
call
and
me a
niggers.
bitch because I asked him a question.
I'm
He
sorry,
used to
guys.
he was a proud ass Muslim in his bio. Now his name is MAGA Negro Pro Israel, and now he's a fucking Buddhist. Like that's the black go they truck drivers